Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Adventure Calls. If you enjoy the series, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that little bell to be notified when I post again, and leave a comment down below. And check me out on Twitch, Dungeons with Shepherd, link in the description below. Alright, so, as Bullman heats up her teen poo, last time we left off, you all began in a small camp filled with adventurers, scientists, biologists. Well, biologists also knows. Anyway, just outside of the jungles of Vi, you met up with Felix, the individual that you were all gathered to guide through the jungles to ancient Elven ruins. You began your journey.
Poutine!
You began your journey, Poutine. Yes.
Yes!
Poutine!
You guys wake up. And Beatrice is making she found some potatoes somehow. And then she has some cheese, curds specifically, somehow. And now she's also making gravy, somehow. And now she's...
I'm just gonna chuck it up to rations. Just dried potatoes.
Well, in ancient Rome, one of the main, rations for the Roman soldiers was cheese. So.
When in Rome, when in Rome.
And she's making some poutine, man.
Alright, well, what I was going to say is that you were all waking up after a fight with some wild animals, some wild beasts, dinosaurs even, in the jungles of Vi. And Chicken Man and Shade, you two awaken to... Oh, I guess I should use your character's name. I'm not looking at your character's names. I never remember names. Cross and Nookles, which I don't know how the fuck I forgot that. You two awaken to the smell of potatoes cooking over an open flame as Beatrice is cooking poutine. Where she got potatoes, no one knows. Probably from the jungle. Do they grow here? I don't know.
I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but I don't know how they made it. So I went up to this place, and of course there was mushrooms there, so I ate them, and it was really good. And as I was walking, I saw these moose people, and they were like, "Well, hey there, I show you our food." And they showed me how to make this. And it's really good.
I like to think all this just happened as they was sleeping.
And now I'm making it. It's
Now,
called...
most people, do they know of Sonic the Tenderfoot?
Maybe. But I don't know.
Are they followers of Sonic the Tenderfoot?
No. But they wouldn't stop talking about this really weird game they play, where they beat each other up on ice with some weapons.
Ah, it sounds like the favorite pastime of my people.
So yeah, I'm making that. It's called poutine.
It is the poo of what?
Poutine.
It is the poo of teen.
Yeah.
Cobbler the Felix, do you hear this?
Felix is just waking up, smelling the smell of food in there. Oh, that smells lovely.
It does not smell of poo, but she say it's the poo of teen.
Well, it's not.
She's cooking poo!
Well, no, it's not poo, but it's called poutine.
Why would everyone call something that's not poo poo?
It is the poo of teen.
It's
Maybe
Teen Pooh. I don't see any
Maybe-
teenagers around here.
Maybe it's because they don't want to share it, so they gave it an ugly name so that people would get it.
It smell of the queens. I will consume this.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Here,
queens in
And
there.
she'll start dishing up the the poutine. Here you go. Here you go. Hold on. She takes a bottle of wine out of nowhere, by the way, and just chugs it. Here you go. Here you go.
This is
Oh,
the
never mind.
protein.
Yes.
Noogles just takes it all into his mouth in one go. Just, oh!
Oh, you gotta see. Okay. Is it good?
It does not taste of poo.
Yeah. It's not supposed to. It's a really weird name.
Harold Cobbler, that Felix. Have you tried this yet?
Pretty good.
Yes, with this we will grow stronger. I can feel the wear coursing through my veins.
Oh, so I don't. Oh, before we continue on, Chicken Man, I don't know if you're talking, but if you are, we're not. I don't. I can't hear anything. Is he saying something?
Hello.
There he is.
I'm not sure if I want to eat something.
Oh.
It's called
Still
poo.
deciding.
Sorry. Your name kept flashing on Discord, so I thought you were talking and it wasn't coming through. My bad. Okay.
No, it's just a sensitive mic.
Okay.
You can hear me breathing.
Okay.
Just leans into Mike, heavy breathing. Just.
No.
Take the goblin and put it back in the closet.
Please don't put me back in the closet, mister.
Oh,
Dobby doesn't
God.
want to go back in the closet.
Oh God.
That's
It's
Dobby
a
after
two
he's
step
had
away-
a few too many.
That's Dobby on heroin, dude.
That's 2 steps away from popcorn. You realize this, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Popcorn probably does do a lot of drugs too.
No. He just does ice.
Oh, nice. Good for him, man.
Yo, you drink water, no ice?
Water with ice. Sheesh.
All the memes. Just throw them all in the pot with the
All
pool
of
of
them.
teen.
Just dump them. Dump all of the memes. Just no maidens. Are you maidenless?
No maidens. No bitches.
We're going to hell.
Probably. Anyway. So you cook poutine. Everyone, mostly everyone, chows down on said poutine, the food of poos and teens,
And the moose.
and
But
the
to
moose,
us, with the people of the moose.
the mythical moose people of the jungle. Where they came from, no one knows.
They were here and then gone again, like the wind.
But you all get a long rest. No one took watch, and thankfully nothing happened.
Oh, fuck.
But yes, you all get a long rest. You all get your level. So if you haven't dropped your tokens, go ahead and do that.
I have absorbed the power of the false queens, and now we are more powerful.
Oh yes.
Did you update your token?
What's that?
I was just asking if you updated his token.
Who's?
Me?
He's
Yeah, I had. This is like the least healthy paladin I've ever made.
Good, as it should be.
Uh
But he has
Did
proficiency
you
in
not level
intimidation.
up?
oh. Yeah, I didn't. But I can do it. Don't worry. But I'm not saying uh-oh to that because that's easy.
It's okay.
I'm
Monk.
saying
You just get a little
uh-oh.
bit more health. You can punch a little bit better.
Yeah, my punches now count as magical. And now I can move at a walking speed of 55 feet.
What?
Yep.
She run like the wind, but she fly like a turtle.
Wait,
I
55?
got unarmored movement. At level 6, 6th level, your unarmored speed bonus increases to 15 feet while you are not wearing armor or wielding a shield. And I already had an extra because of my Genasi trait, I believe.
You know,
Hashtag
you
monk
had a
things.
flying because of your Ganassi.
Oh, right. Does the monk? Yeah, unarmored movement. This is essentially the upgrade. So now it added another 15 feet, or is it 5?
Are you okay?
Am I okay?
I think.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Your walking speed as a Ganassi is 30 feet, because typically you
Yeah.
don't fly, but I give you a
And-
5-foot speed.
So you should have 35 movement speed.
No, and with unarmored movement.
Yeah, should be
Yeah.
45, because it's 15
Oh,
bonus.
right. I can't do math.
We know. It's
Okay.
okay.
So
I have a 9 in intelligence.
and then the upgraded of the unarmored movement, which adds another 15 feet.
No, it doesn't add.
No, it doesn't
additional,
add
just
additional, it's
increases
just
by
an
another
extra.
5.
What?
So
Alright,
it starts at a
s-
plus 10 for the first 4 levels you have it, so you would have 40 movement speed, and then it adds an additional 5 at level 6.
Oh,
They don't
Ah.
stack.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have monks running at like
Yeah.
1,000 feet a turn.
It works like
Well,
proficiency.
I still have a 50 feet range of movement at the end of the day.
Well, you get an extra 5.
Yeah, where are you getting the extra 5?
Oh, fuck me. All right.
45.
45.
You got 45.
45. You know what?
Close
I'll
enough.
take it. I'll
Close
take
enough,
it.
but
That's really good, though.
I mean, yeah, it's
That-
really good. It's amazing.
That's really good.
You're faster than the chicken.
Yeet. She has tried a new level of drugs. It's called acid or speed.
There you go. You got there. Proud of you.
too bad it doesn't apply to your fly speed.
Hold on.
Damn
Is it just walking speed?
Yeah, it's just walking speed. Oh no, it just says your speed increases by 10 feet.
Huh.
Yeah, your speed increases by 10 feet while you're not wearing normal speed. Yeah, it's your speed. It's not just walking, it's your speed. So you actually have a 40-foot
Flying.
45-foot flying speed as well.
5? Are you sure?
45.
Because plus 15. You have a 30-foot flying speed. You also have a 30-foot
You
walking
can-
speed.
You can
plus
fly
15.
as fast as you run.
30 plus 15.
Holy fuck, dude.
45. Well, I wouldn't say you can fly as fast as you can walk, because that can open up a big can of worms depending on if you get items or not. But
Fair.
certain feats as well. You know,
Where's my flying speed?
you don't. Well, I forget how it shows.
I could have sworn I saw it somewhere.
We're breaking the DM.
Oh, it just says movement. You can put fly like in movement. Just type in fly
Oh,
and then
okay.
put 45. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't have a separate
Alright.
category.
Whatever. Oh wait, I'm talking about D&D Run. Sorry.
Oh. Then I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, never mind.
Sponsored by one day.
Maybe.
And then I also get Tipsy Sway, which I already had.
But now it does something.
Now it does something.
Now I can
my
use it.
I am the bane of a DM's existence now.
Every player is. Literally, anytime anyone gets anything, they say that, and it's just about true.
Listen, just be glad that I'm not min-maxing these characters.
I don't know how you min-max what you. Well, I mean that's exactly how you min-max because actually you are the definition of min-maxing your character. With this one,
I mean, for charisma, yes, but
with this one it's like 20 in this and then like 3 in everything else. So.
because I have an idea for a rogue that is literally going to make you hate me. But I digress.
What?
No.
No, bruh. Alright, so. You reach your poutine. What do you do?
Goblet de Felix, where is the map?
It is, one moment. And he reaches into his pack, the oversized pack that he has, starts scrounging through it. You hear some bangs of random metal sounds and glass clinking, and he comes back out, pulling out this large, basically scroll map case. Right here. Opens it up and he pulls out the map and he starts looking at it. What about it?
Which way? Which way does the sacred scroll tell us that we must go? This is a very thick map.
We continue north.
I'm just imagining that this map has the same, like, just thickness as a rug at this point.
It's just called the rug of cartography.
Which way's, where are we going?
To
North.
the north. Which way is the north?
Pulls out his compass.
That way.
For the queens!
For
Red,
the poutine!
Poutine. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
And no one puts out the fire. Smokey would be
I gotta put out the
devastated.
fire. She pours a. She chucks a bottle of wine at it and then floats off.
You chuck a bottle of wine in, and as you all walk away, you just hear a little.
That should do it.
Of course, you go back, and you see that now a portion of a tree is ablaze. Not very well, because it is wet. There's a lot of moisture in this air.
I'll build fire.
Me.
Not only is she a drunk, she's an arsonist. You kill the fire, it goes out. Not very difficult. Everything here is wet. The fact you were able to make a fire is, honestly, a little amazing. But you did it. Because you're professionals.
Da-da-da.
Alright, so, who's leading the way? What's your marching order? All that good stuff.
Nucles would take the point, but he will be constantly looking over his shoulder for direction, because he does not know the way. He knows the way, but he does not know this way.
The way does not lead me this way. Yes.
Beatrice will stay by she'll be behind Nucles.
Wherever you want. I'll be, I guess, next to Beatrice, behind Nicholas. I don't think you're snapped, by the way.
You don't need to be. It's fine.
I am not. We are.
You only need to be snapped when we're in combat. Other than that, it's like it's whatever.
We're just gonna be colliding.
Wait.
Alright, so you all lead in the front. Felix behind you, telling you the way roughly. Give me survival checks. Beatrice, yours will be at disadvantage because you're drunk.
Yes. The survival checks.
Drunk slash high
Hmm.
slash all of the above.
That's not a good one, but oh well.
It's
Survival
okay.
is,
It can only get worse.
all right, 8.
Look at the bright side. It didn't get worse.
It didn't.
There are strange magics at play in this place. Beatrice, do you have more of the plant that shows the way?
What?
The plant that shows the way. The one from yesterday. Do you have more?
That was in the ground.
It is in the ground?
Is it?
Nuggles just like drop his great club and start digging a hole in the ground right in front of him.
Beatrice will follow.
You two begin digging a hole in the middle of the ground. In the jungle.
At some point, Beatrice just goes, wait, what are we looking for?
The magical plant that shows the way. So many new colors.
Those are really rare. I don't think we can find them again.
Sad clucking.
I'm sorry.
What were we doing again?
Surviving.
I don't
I am a
know.
natural born survivor. Retrieve my great club.
Alright. As you two stop digging, realizing that the search for hallucinogenics in the dirt is nonsense, you continue on. Alright, 19. Roll me a 1d20 cross. 6. That's a 6. Alright. You travel for many more hours through the jungles, still heading in a northeastern direction. Nuckles and Beatrice, every so often swerving off the beaten path, but to cross you pull them back to these safe areas. As you travel, you come across this massive flower. It's beautiful. Large pink and purple petals, fully flailed out, and just giving off this pleasant, sweet-smelling aroma. And as you pass it, you see trickles of what looks like not honey, but like a thick golden nectar dripping from the pistil in the middle. This is the female lady part for those of you who don't know flower.
Shepard,
Yeah.
even though I am drunk,
Yeah.
I am technically a chef.
Uh-huh.
Would this look like something that would be used as an ingredient, whether it be the plant itself or the nectar?
Well, it's sweet smelling. It looks the nectar looks thick and gooey. You don't know about its taste or anything, but from the smell, it smells very pleasant.
It is a
Ow.
sign from the queens.
It smells good. Maybe it tastes good.
You
Can I
had-
go lick it?
The implications of this concern Nukus.
Did you ask or
gonna
did you just do it?
I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna
Don't
go
lick
over.
it. No,
Why
no,
not?
no, 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 no. That's
Why? but it smells
Well,
so good.
I guess you've eaten every other plant you come across, but you should be wary.
I do not think we should lick the gift of the queens. I think this would come across as very odd.
Wait. Then what do we do with it?
It is a sign from the queens telling us we are going in the right direction. We must continue.
Okay.
Be careful if you grab some. But
Beatrice is gonna float like over it, but like she's just gonna like start floating towards it, but she just starts going up, and then she'll go over it, and then she'll go down, not even touching, and she's like, "Okay, let's go." Don't make me lick it.
I'm concerned about Beatrice's eagerness to lick the queen's honey.
Why are you guys so slow? Go.
Go.
Come on.
I am like the coming of judgment. I am slow and I will take time, but when I arrive, all will know my wrath.
But when I arrive, most people will be near death anyway, so it won't really matter. Alright, you
I don't
all...
know, you want to miss the flower or not?
What?
Do you want flower or no?
No, Beatrice was told that it was, we're not dealing with it, so she flew over it, and now she's behind it.
Okay.
Instead of walking around it like a normal person.
No.
Such a strange creature.
Alright, you
Beatrice
leave.
is...
Oh no, go for it, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say Beatrice is high on many levels. And in many different terms.
Cool.
Alright, you leave the beautiful flower behind and its sweet-smelling nectar still intact. And
Praise the queens!
You continue traveling through the jungles.
Yay.
Alright, give me another survival check.
The one and only time I've had a good in-character reason not to mess with the shining thing.
The only time it was a reason that you made up on your own. I didn't have to tell you anything.
I know the way!
Bible, let's see, will it go up or down? Fuck
Nope.
me. 5.
I know the way!
Alright,
Wee.
you all continue further. As you travel, the sky gets dark and you start feeling droplets land on your nose as it begins to rain softly at first, and then later on it gets heavy as it is now a downpour of rain falling upon you. Beatrice, you lose sight of the others and you begin to float off. But Cross and Nukkles see you floating off. What do you do?
Beatrice, no!
What?
Come back to the way!
Okay.
Stop being distracted by the queen's honey!
Okay. And she'll like, and she was like floating with like her stomach down, and she just sort of like leans back and starts floating on her back towards you guys backwards.
Just the
what-
image of
what is-
backstroking.
Yeah.
What is this?
What is
I
what?
say okay, Wab?
Oh,
The Beatrice failed her survival check.
yeah, she failed with a survival check. It is now a torrential downpour. Well, not that bad, but it is now raining heavily. on you, and Beatrice began to float off, but you two called her back. She backstroked, floated her way to you.
Nice.
I've been cheesed.
Wave stick at Beatrice. Just behave.
Mm,
Let me do that.
nah.
Okay. All right. The rain is heavy. It's cold.
Sounds like a
Refreshing,
motherfucking
really,
cover.
because this travel has been fairly humid and hot. But after so long of no real cover except for the trees above you, you begin to shiver.
No cover?
There's trees, but it doesn't offer much. Do you seek out cover?
I turn to look at the cobbler, the Felix.
Felix is drenched. He is soaked. He's using his little cap to try and keep himself dry. He's holding on to both edges, just kind of scrunched up underneath it. It's doing absolutely nothing for him, but he's trying.
Beatrice pulls a Brock and puts a pan on her head.
I think we must seek shelter from this.
It's not so bad.
The cobbler, the Felix, is wet as a drowned rat.
Gross. Okay.
Nuggles will begin seeking shelter for the cobbler, the Felix.
If you've been looking for shelter, you can give me either survival check or perception check. Either one kind of works out.
Either way, this is going to be a really bad roll.
I'll give him guidance.
I like how you said it was going to be a bad roll, yet you have a +2 to perception. You also have guidance now.
This is the only way that I know the way. $21.
21. Might this be a meme campaign? Wasn't intentionally, but it kind of has began that way, yes. Alright, with 21, Nuckles, as you look for shelter, you notice a large tree hollowed out at the base that is fairly dry.
The cobbler, the Felix! Quickly, this way!
He follows you, noticing
Into
the
the
tree
trap.
as well, after you've pointed it out, and takes shelter inside. Triggerman, Beatrice, you two follow suit.
Yep.
Yes, I follow behind, entering the tree.
Whee.
Trying to cast Firebolt on a wet stick. They do move, it hurts.
Alright, you all make your way into this large hollowed out tree. It is a very large tree. It has about a 15-foot diameter, and the bottom of it is fairly hollowed out. You all take shelter. You try to cast a firebolt on a very wet stick, and it's just not catching, unfortunately. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. That one guy from Twitch. Hello.
This will shelter us from the rain.
That one guy. Awesome. Hello. Welcome. How you all doing? How was stream? What were you playing?
Could I then grab some bark from within the tree?
Yes, you can.
Make a little ball of tinder. Light it up.
It is on a day like this that I
Is-
wish
am
I had
I,
prestidigitation.
Is the knowledge to do so a wisdom or intelligence based?
To do that, I would say would be survival.
So wisdom.
Well, it would be wisdom, but it would be
wisdom.
survival. Specifically.
I don't think. I don't know. I
You've
guess I'll
been-
throw a wisdom check.
You've been doing really good with survival so far. Well, I mean, it's just a this is real. But you've been doing really well with survival so far.
I will give him the help action because we need the fire for the goblet of Felix.
But Felix doesn't turn into an icicle.
Oh!
Okay.
Is that with advantage?
That was not. Do I help gives me advantage?
Yes, help
Yes.
action gives you advantage.
Okay.
Doing good. Play some Val. Awesome. Was it
15. Make a fire with surrounding materials.
Was it standard? Was it the other one that's not standard? Competitive? I can't remember. 15. All right, with 15, you go about the inside of this old, for the most part, dying tree. You begin carving at the inside, getting the wood, using a blade and kind of shredding the inside of the bark, making these fine little fibers. And luckily, this portion that you're in is fairly dead and dry. You can make a nice little tinder bundle.
Follow the bugs. They know where to find it dry.
Okay. Why? Why do the bugs know?
They do not like the wet, so they will seek the dry. They feed it with their feet, a gift of the queens.
Oh.
Alright, so you have like a nice little tinder bundle.
I'll cast Firebolt to ignite it.
Yeah, easily done. You cast Firebolt on it, it ignites. You gather up some wood from inside of the tree itself, and you start putting on there. You make a nice little fire pit.
Praise the queens!
The fire is warm and pleasant compared to the now cold air from the torrential downpour. I keep saying that, but that's a little overselling it. But
I will now
Think we're
enthrall
at
you
a-
with the tales of my people.
Yes. Let's hear a tale.
Long, long ago, before the many moons were formed, there was the first Echidna, and he was taught by the queens, you must be strong warrior, stronger than all others, for things that come. And so, the first Echidna, he said, yes, my queens, I will become great warrior. But how can I become great warrior if I am greatest of warrior? And so from him, the queens created the second Echidna, and the third, and the fourth. And then came the females, and many warriors were born of the great warriors who told each other, we shall fight until we are the greatest of warriors, until there is only one tribe.
Wow.
and who won?
It was unfortunate, but at the height of the power of the tribes, the dread king Senik of the Thunderfoot came forth, and he took sacred relics from the depths of my people's place,
No.
and with them he shattered the very world beneath our feet, casting us into the void between stars.
No.
I alone was able to land in a place of the wild fair. And there, the queens, the prophesied queens, the great queens, they found me. And now I am here, in their service. Until one day, my tribes may be reunited, and we may be one tribe under the queens once again.
That was so good. I missed like half of it, but the stuff I did here was really good.
Incredible. So you're like a star jumper.
This title I like. Is good for the champion of the queens. Star Jumper, you got the knuckles.
You you think the rest of your people are alive where they're at?
I can only hope. The place between stars was dark, endless almost. It is a quiet place, filled with nothingness. But if I can land in the wild of the Fae, then there is hope for my people to have landed among the stars.
Uh, Can I roll a religion check to see if I know anything about this place? Is it religion?
Which place?
I don't know.
It,
Anything he's talking about? Is this a real place? Do I know anything about these places?
well, he's talking about two places. So you're talking about the place he's originally from, or the place he landed?
I guess I'll do 2 checks.
I would say it would be a history check if anything.
Okay. I want to know what's going on. Oh, that was supposed to be me, but that's okay.
Nugget got a fucking natural 20. Holy shit. What's your?
Why go down to 17?
Because he has a -3 in his intelligence.
Oh, yep, that should have been me. Okay.
What's your intelligence modifier?
9.
Nugget gives you a book that has your exact answer in it.
Nugget looks up to you, and Nugget is just like, there's just
Should
a
have been my roll.
book with like 2
I-
pictures of the exact places he's talking about.
Nice.
Okay, so you have a plus 9. Is that what you said?
You have a +9. Yeah, so 29.
Okay, so 29.
Proficient in it.
So.
The book, ironically titled Mordecai's Guide to the Multiverse.
Wow, thanks, Mordecai. Okay, so for the place that he kind of refers to as the place of Fae, it's yeah. So the place that he refers to as the place of Fae, he continually mentions the queens, these 2 queens. You kind of put it together that he is most likely talking about the Feywild.
Yes.
Which you have heard about. There is an entire continent that does trade and has goods coming from the Feywild. So you know about the Feywild. You know it is a real place. You know it gets a little weird. So it makes sense that he probably landed there. Or that he's from there, at least. Whichever of the 2. Oh my god, Beatrice got an upgrade. Anyway, well, maybe not an upgrade, but she got a grade. She changed.
Yeah.
She's different. She put on a new hairstyle. She got her dress done. So when he refers to the place of Fae, that's probably what he means. The other place, his homeland, you're not sure about. His description is a little vague. You haven't heard of his tribe ever before now. So that could be anywhere. You do know that because you do work in science adjacent areas, being an artificer, that they're all different planes of existence. So the Feywild is one of those planes. So this continent is tied to a different plane of existence. So wherever he's from could definitely exist. He could definitely come from a different plane of existence but you just don't know which one. And his description
What
of
about
it,
the darkness between stars?
darkness between stars, that could just be the night sky. Again, it's a very vague description given by Nookles, so it could be a lot of things, or it could just be as simple as it's just the night sky.
Nucos is not a shaman of his people. I don't know what you want.
Even with a natural 20, it's very difficult to tell you what the fuck Nucles was talking about.
Darkness. I know exactly where that is.
Ah, yes, darkness. It's when the light goes out. Oh, Nucles, you were coming out of my closet, you silly bugger.
Oh, good for him.
I am
Nice,
out of the
okay.
closet now.
Good for you.
I'm going to hell for that one.
Nice. I was just hoping to get some insight. That's all. We're good now.
I think you got some. As much as you can get. Really. Honestly. About as much as you could get.
Tragic story, Knuckles. How did you get to here from your the Feywild, from the land of Fey?
Wandered for many moons, I think. It's hard to tell in the place of the wild fair. Wander for many moons, make many friends. Eventually,
You-
found by the loyal of the Queen Guard.
Were you able to travel to here, or did someone send you here?
Was cast between stars at first. Wandered the wild of the fair on my own 2 feet. Seeking place to go home. Found better home. Found the queens. Praise the queens!
Queen.
Nice. What's the weather like?
Currently, as Nucles has been telling the story, it is still raining. You wait several hours, several more hours, and eventually the rain gives way
Bored.
to less
Oh.
rain.
Oh.
But
I think
now,
it's about dusk or midday.
now I would say it'd be about midday. You left fairly early. I would assume you left close to as close to early morning
Dawn.
as you could get. As by being woken up by a drunk.
4:30 a.m. Got it.
Still, it's 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning, guys. Time to
Why are you making
change.
poutine? Because I've lost control of my life. But now I would say it would be about midday.
The rain, it ceases.
Yep.
Yay.
Looks good enough. I think we should be on our way.
We gotta go and find. What are we finding?
The Lost Temple
Oh, yeah.
and the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
The stick of truth for the queens.
Not trademarked. Alright, so you pick up your things, you leave the hollowed out tree, and you continue your journey. The rain now more of a slight drizzle. Alright, so go ahead and give me another round of survival checks.
I'm gonna go ahead and give advantage to Cross with the help action.
Can that happen?
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good
that can
What
idea.
Alright, so good thing
What?
too. So basically, I allow
What?
anyone to give anyone the help action to make a check.
What the heck?
Yeah, rules is written. The help action is very broken.
No, I'm confused. I
Kinda.
thought I put advantage the first time. Hold it. This
You
one doesn't
probably
count. Are you
did and
really-
rolled 2 ones, which would have been tragic. But that's still a 3.
Okay, ignore the 19. That one is trash. I was testing out the skill check. I thought I told it to print the two dice.
We are all very lost now.
Yeah, I got a 3 as the better one. 1 and a 3.
Yeah. That's tragic. Hey, the help action did help, technically. That's a +2. Beatrice, you still have to roll.
I did. I rolled a 5.
Oh. Well, never mind then. I thought
We're
that
all
was from
horribly
earlier.
lost.
You continue going forward. The ground now muddy and slick. You tread through it. Occasionally your foot getting stuck. Beatrice, you're fine because you're floating. But every so often, the rest of you three, well, actually, no, because you're on your animal, so the animal's fine too. Well, I say animal, your construct. But Nucles and Felix, as you walk, your shoes constantly get stuck in the. Actually, hold on. Nucles, are you even wearing shoes? I have to ask because I don't remember if he does. He does, doesn't he? They all wear shoes, right? I think they do.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
They all have shoes.
That's right. They all wear shoes. It's the men that they don't have shoes. That's the funny bit.
No, they don't.
Because human toes. Actually, that brings me like Nucles is looking at. He would have like very human-like feet.
Yo.
Echidnas and hedgehogs have human-ish feet.
Yeah.
If you look at the bottom of the foot, it's weird. It's very human-like. It's very odd. Anyway,
My brothers and sister, the ground is trying to eat me once again.
yes. So
No.
occasionally your feet get stuck in mud, and the suction pulls off your shoes. You have to reach back in and pull them out, and it just slows you down significantly.
No, my shoe. No, no one must see the foot.
You quickly, as this happens, just to hide your foot, you shove your foot down in the mud so no one sees.
Yep.
The forbidden foot.
No one
The
must see the
echidna.
foot.
For mortal eyes to see that foot. It's one of the very beginnings of the end.
Do not look cobbler at Felix.
Can I?
It is forbidden for you to gaze upon the foot.
I'll cast minor illusion on his foot to look like his shoe.
Come on.
You cast minor illusion, and Nucles, just out of the the mud that you have shoved your foot in, you see a portion of your shoe poking out. But that's not what your shoe is. Your shoe is on the mud. You're still pulling it out. Clayish Paladin, hello,
What
welcome.
is this? What is this?
Thank you for a follow. Welcome to the flock. How you doing?
So I'm confused. Does his real shoe pop up out of the sand, or?
It's just mud. He can pull it out. He's strong enough. He can pull it out of the mud.
Considering that I use the bugbear base, so I have powerful build.
That's some
So
strong ass mud. You can't get it out, man. I don't know.
Okay.
No, he can pull out of the shoe. It's fine. It's just slowing him down because it's like every 20 feet or so, his shoe gets stuck in the mud again.
Oh, okay.
Not my shoe. Every
And
couple seconds.
and the path y'all have gone through because the rain, it's dark, it's hard to see. You all went in a very muddy area. And for two of you, it's fine because Nugget is made of metal. There's no shoe to lose, and Nugget can just kind of trowel through this mud. and Beatrice is floating, so it's not affecting her at all. But for Felix and Nuckles, their feet are getting stuck. It's a hard trek through this mud for them.
It's a miserable experience.
Every so often, Felix's foot gets stuck and he pulls out and he kind of falls over, and you hear the clanking of glass and metal in his backpack. And he gets like both sides of his body covered in mud, and he sticks back up, and then he falls over and his face is covered in mud. He does like that with a windshield wiper thing with his glasses, clean them off. It's a sad, sad display.
Just every time Nuckles' shoe comes off, do not look!
And now there's a minor illusion on Nuckles' foot, so he's just putting a shoe over his pre-existing shoe. That's an illusion. Which looks odd and strange.
I was expecting him to be in quicksand and him to go in after his shoe, so I was trying to stop him, so he wouldn't realize he was missing the shoe. We would just move along without it.
Until the minor illusion drops, and then it's just, do not look!
Oh, it's
You
a
have
cantrip.
your shoe on.
It's a cantrip. I can constantly cast it. You always have shoes.
Forever shoes.
It's until you just hear it on wet concrete, and then it's just slap, 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 slap.
Nice.
It's like, why is there a slapping sound? Where is it coming from? Why are your shoes making that sound?
I do not know!
They have wooden soles. It shouldn't be possible.
And Nugget's just holding onto the shoes for me. We'll throw them back to him when we're done.
I want that to like be a character's thing now, that they just don't wear shoes, but they just have a minor illusion prominently set up to make the illusion that they have shoes on.
Don't tempt me! Don't tempt me!
No, because then if he has to focus action on somewhere else, 6 rounds into combat, he's gonna freak out.
Just shoes are gone. Just poof.
No! Do not!
They hide their feet every combat. They just hide their feet. People don't know why. They just end up going behind like strategically placed barrels and crates, and no one really knows why. They just it's kind of like a strategic strategy. And then eventually it's revealed that they just don't wear shoes and they're hiding their feet.
What is Day Shepherd? Someone in the Discord is gonna be like a freaking stop motion animator, and it's just gonna be a changeling gesturing wildly at a cat. Just no, don't tempt me.
I fucking wish.
It's like in cartoons when there's a character who's obviously naked, and they're moving everywhere, but everywhere that they move, like something's covering them.
Yes, exactly.
Convenient censorship.
It's that angelic light, but for feet.
Gross.
Can't shoot the feet. That's TOS.
Just druid with plant growth.
Those cost extra. But eventually, you make your way through this muddy, muddy path, losing quite a bit of daylight in the process. But you can continue forward.
Mm-hmm.
Marching, 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 marching. No, monsieur,
Man.
don't look!
Don't look!
This must be really uncomfortable for you guys.
Oh wait, you're strong, right? Can't you carry one of them?
But I'm carrying this. And she pulls up a bottle of wine.
20 more steps. Ah, my shoe! Don't look!
Amazing.
Yeah, you could give someone a piggyback ride.
Fine. Noogles, do you have your shoes? Alright, tell me when you have your shoes.
Shoe is on. Everything
Okay.
is fine.
She'll pick him up.
Oh. Oh. I am in the air now.
Felix, I can't pick you up, but I can hold something.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but no, I'm fine, really.
As he says, he's just covered in mud from falling over so many times.
Wait. Beatrice, put me down. Put me down.
No, just drop him.
Ah! I'm
Splat.
gonna run. Get up, make sure the shoes are on tight, walk over to Felix, and just pick him up.
Ah!
Strong Echidna warrior! I carry you, Couplet and Felix!
Oh no, but really, it's fine.
For the queen!
Ah!
Squish, squish, squish. Ah, my shoe! Do not-
And so, Nookles runs ahead of everyone, carrying Felix. Beatrix, and Cross in tow. Eventually, you get past this muddy bit. You travel deeper into the jungle. Give me perception checks.
Large, misshapen hands just holding this man above the 4-foot tall echidna.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Perception checks?
Yes.
Excuse me. My goodness.
It's all that poutine.
It is. No, it's all the wine.
It is the fervor of the queen's favored. I see
It's
nothing.
both. Perception?
Yes.
And that was a 14. That was an 8. So an 8.
Pog.
Fog.
Alright. You travel through the jungle. Cross, as you all travel, you swear that you see, occasionally, you see like this almost shimmer in the foliage above you.
Following us? Or the sun?
No, it is not the sun. It is not the sun. It's not that high up. But every so often, it's difficult to tell. But it's every so often you just barely make out this almost this shimmer within the foliage. You're not too sure what it is. You're not sure if it's even anything worth bothering with. But it's occasional. Mega Man, thanks for the head pats. Much appreciated.
I guess if I've seen it a couple times, I'd be curious. Can I do... Are there any beasts around? Have you seen any of the things scurrying about?
Oh yeah, you've seen many animals go about your travels. When it was raining, fall less, but now that the rain has kind of let up, you hear different birds. You see many different insects, mammals going about.
Ammo.
Animals.
I will approach a beast nearest and bribe it with some meat of the big dinosaur and ask it
Okay.
about the shimmering.
All right. So you.
Is that an animal check? Animal
Well,
handling?
as you're traveling, you see like this line of ants just casually crawling across the ground.
Yes. I will sprinkle meat on for the ants and ask them about shimmering.
All right, I just want to make sure that you can understand the animals with your gnome thing as well.
It says through sound and gestures. I don't think ants is the best. Is there like a squirrel or a bird? Maybe it can
Well,
understand.
it all works relatively the same way. There's not really much of a difference. It's just if they can through sound and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas for smaller beasts, forest gnomes, live animals. Yeah, so it just says you can communicate. It
Communicate.
it doesn't not say they can't talk back.
Yes. Simple ideas.
Yeah.
Is it? Yes. Is it a concern? And then affirmative or negative.
Yeah, it's not a doesn't say that they can't talk back. You can communication is a two-way street. So, yeah, so you kind of sprinkle some meat kind of on the ground. Basically another diverging line of ants kind of splits off from the main line and goes to the meat. And you ask them about the shimmer. You kind of
Yeah. What's up?
make little
What is,
philo gestures with your fingers or something. However you want to play it out.
Yes. We could pretend Nugget is my interpreter to all animals. Because all animals speak animal. and that's
Well, he's a
how it
machine
works.
though.
That'd
But
be really
I do
good,
like the
though.
idea that you made a machine specifically to communicate with animals for you.
Even
Okay,
though
we'll go
druids
with that.
exist.
I'm no druid. Well, I guess I am a gnome. I speak ant. Okay.
I speak for the ants. I am Dr. Doolittle, but I can only talk to ants. Just ants. It's actually very convenient because they're everywhere and there's a lot of them.
Ant-Man's a new character. Okay. Later.
You will be Ant-Man.
That's a good character. Enlarge, reduce.
Really?
The gnome.
No, yeah, it's
Or
possible.
not gnome.
It's possible.
That one person. Anyways,
definitely
what's up, ants? Is the shimmer bad? Should we be concerned?
As like a good 15, 20 ants has done kind of surrounded this piece of meat and is currently like smelling at it with their feelers. They all kind of look up to you, and all at once, and almost like the singular mind kind of answer you.
That be lizard folk. Lizard folk dangerous. Lizard folk have tongue. Lizard folk eat ants and other small animals. Lizard folk eat people too.
And then I will raise my guard and alert my surroundings. Knuckles, Felix, we're in danger.
Beware of tongue. Strikes fast. Poisonous.
Healy magics. Healies.
In the trees above, we have some followers. Don't act suspicious. Don't let them know we're on to them. But at any time, they could drop down.
Now to figure out.
How do you respond, Knuckles? Are you gonna jump in the trees, or are you gonna play it cool?
Knowing Nucles, unfortunately. Going to set Felix down and pull out his great club. And wildly gesture at the trees and just go, I will bend not the followers of the false queens!
As you go to sit Felix down, Felix has been enamored by this conversation that Cross has been having with these ants, and he's just feverishly been writing notes in his notebook, and then you kind of just put him down. He's not even paying attention to you at this point. He's just writing notes of like this communication via gnome and ant colony, writing down the various gestures that the ants make and taking notes of what Cross is saying and kind of trying to relay information between what the two could mean to each other.
Beatrice, ready your weapon. Be on alert.
And she just puts up her fist.
This guy
I forgot.
drunkenly just.
I got it. Hey, it's up above her head.
Alright, so, Nuka, you yell out to the forest. You all ready yourselves for potential combat. Go ahead and roll perception checks.
Perception.
Mm.
6.
3.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, so you all kind of ready yourselves looking out to the canopy. Noodles and Nugget as well. Up in the canopy, you occasionally see like this shimmer. Nugget kind of points your attention to it, Cross, and it's this almost like iridescent shimmer. And then it fades.
The servants of the first queens are cowards. Come forth! Let justice be done!
As you say that, the vine above you, Nucles, you kind of see it go shift down ever so slightly.
How far up from me is it?
It is about 20 feet up
20 feet.
from
Okay.
ground to where the vine is about 20 feet.
Do I have a moment to cast a spell?
Well, nothing's happening yet. It's just you just notice that it kind of bowed down, like, well, not bowed down like it's bowing down, but you know, so the whole thing kind of shifted downward just a little bit.
Alright, I'm going. Well, how long does this last before I freaking do anything weird? Up to a minute. I'll hold off on it quite yet. But I'll point up to it and just be like, "There's the first one!"
No.
Oh wait, I have a javelin. Oh wait, do I? Hang on, I gotta look at my equipment real quick.
Just
I do. I just never made a macro for it.
Strength or dex? Well, actually, yeah, it's a throwing weapon, so you can use dex. Yeah. It's a javelin, so strength as well.
Let's just see.
Well, that's every throwing weapon now that I think about it. You can also use strength for it.
1d6, 30, 120. So damage die on small stick. I might just use the small stick macro.
The javelin is only 1d6, really.
Yep.
I feel like it'd be more than that.
Let's duplicate it real quick and edit it real quick.
Were you throwing a javelin? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I was gonna throw a javelin at it. I just need to.
So you yell, you throw a javelin. While this is happening, you two doing anything? You see Knuckles preparing to throw a javelin up at its vine,
Beatrice is just gonna fly up.
fly up to the vine.
I will. I'll cast a blade song on myself
Okay.
as a bonus action. Let me push the button.
You are spoiled for bonus actions. You have so many bonus actions.
Yeah, they're kind of competing.
They
for
really
each other.
do. I noticed that like the last times. Like there's like a major disparity between you either have no bonus actions as a starting class, or you have too many bonus actions. There's no in between.
Okay, macro's ready. I yeet the reach stick.
Holy shit! Alright, you did have disadvantage because you
Critical.
don't know what you're throwing at. So, but 23. So what were you throwing at? Were you throwing at?
I was throwing it kind of like at the center of where the branch had bowed down from.
Okay. Alright, so you throw a javelin. Beatrice, you fly up. Actually, I should have gave you that elevation macro, so you could actually set your elevation. I may do that in a bit. You throw your javelin, and you see it stop midair. And you see this trickle of red kind of foam around it. It did 7. Are you raging? Wait, no, you don't
No,
rage.
no,
You're
it's-
not a fucking barbarian.
No, I'm not a barbarian. I'm worse.
I'm worse. I'm a paladin. Did you smite? Can you smite? Can you smite a thrown weapon? I think you can, right?
I can't smite on thrown weapons. I think it's
You
only a melee, but let me double check. Divine smite.
don't
Yeah, melee
know.
attack.
Oh, okay.
It's only a melee attack.
For good reason. I do like the idea of a smiting, like, crossbowman or something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool, but whatever.
Warlock.
D&D rules, I guess. Oh, yeah, it would be just atrocious with Warlock.
And it's piercing, not bludgeoning.
Yeah.
I forgot to edit a couple things there.
And as you do that, you see this trickle of red appear on your javelin, and Beatrice, you see just basically this javelin just impaled in the sky. The tip is not visible, but there's like trickle of blood kind of on it. And you hear this like, and then the javelin just kind of sways a little bit, and then falls down.
Can I grab the javelin before it falls?
Go ahead and make a dex check.
Okay. Nine.
9. Unfortunately not. You try to grab the javelin, it falls down. And as it does,
I'm gonna float towards the thing and try to touch it.
Oh, it's still falling. It's actually falling in a direction. It's falling towards Knuckles, and as it is, Knuckles, you see something shoot out. You see this large pink object shoot out, just like about 2 feet above the javelin, and it heads in your direction. 12 hit you? I don't think so. No.
Nope, I have a 17 AC.
All right, you see it coming, and it's like this large pink object, and it is hurled in your direction. You have a shield, right?
No, I just have my armor.
No, just your arm. You pull your armored arm up in the way, and it smacks into your arm. Nothing to you, and then it retracts back and vanishes. And then you see a poof in the sand, well, not in the sand, but in the ground around you. And there's just now a javelin kind of floating midair.
The non-believers cannot hide!
And then you see the javelin get pulled out of something because you see a little splot of blood, and it lands on the ground.
Going to assume we're in combat now.
Yes, go ahead and snap yourselves to grid. If you're not already.
I believe I am.
Yep.
I am. Wee.
Did you fly down, by the way?
No, she's still in the air.
Oh, okay. Because you mentioned something about flying down. God damn it, I keep forgetting about Felix.
Lucas, yes! The fervor of eating the false queen has empowered me!
Oh, natural 20, look at that. Alright, so... Yeah, so Nukles, you have initiative. You see this... Last thing you saw was your javelin being thrown on the ground by something or someone. You're not too sure what.
Alright, so I'm going first.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to murmur a quick incantation to start up a branding smite. And I'm going to swing at whatever's in front of me with the big stick.
Alright, make an attack.
The big stick!
Disadvantage because you can't see what you're attacking. So it's 14. Is it 14 hit? Let me double check. 14 hits. You swing, and your club hits something thick.
Alright, and then...
Oh, actually, I never did damage this thing. What? How much damage did you do? with your
7
seven?
from the... Yeah.
There.
Then that's 10 bludgeoning plus 4 radiant, and it can no longer benefit from invisibility while I'm concentrating.
Holy shit.
The non-believers
You know
cannot
what?
hide!
You had no fucking way that this was going to happen. Well, I mean, you did have one way because I did do this before. And it was like a video. But I'm going to say you had no fucking way because that's cool that you would know that
I
this would be
literally
fucking
just prepared
useful.
all the smites.
You have no fucking way to know this would be useful except for the way you did.
Nope.
But I'm just going to say you had no fucking way because that's cool. Anyway, so 14 total. Was that what it was?
Yep, but then, when it becomes visible, I spit on the non-believer.
For one radiant. Wait, that can't be right? Oh, extra spit. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, that can't be right. 15. Okay, that makes more sense. Hello, Hashbound the second. Hello, how you doing? All right, your club lands onto something thick and heavy. It radiates this bright light, and the light kind of expels itself and wraps around this being, and you now kind of get an idea of what this looks like if it was surrounded by light. And it is this thick, reptilian-like creature with this long curled tail. It's got like a frill and two protruding horns on the front of its head. And it is stocky and it's big. And it looks like it's wielding two things in both hands. But it's all kind of like shown in like this radiant light. So it's honestly quite beautiful. It's almost quite angelic. And then you spit on it and it fucking dies.
I spit on the non-believer.
And as you spit on it, where this radiant light is, your spit kind of explodes in this radiant blast, kind of blasting this figure back, and as it lands on the ground, dead, presumably, you see basically what I just described to you. It's this blue chameleon-like person wielding two mauls. Is that right? Those are mauls, right? The hammers? I don't fucking know. I don't know
believe
weapons.
Yeah, well, no, mauls are the big two-handed ones. Those are just warhammers.
Ah. You see, when I think Warhammer, I think big hammer. But
It's the opposite in D&D. A maul is basically just wielding a giant anvil on a stick.
yeah, it's dead. It is demolished.
And then just as a free action, I shake the big stick at the trees and I go, "Who would be next?"
Following me.
And that's all I can do.
Hashbone second. Hello. Thanks for following. Welcome to Flight. All right. Cross.
Where are they? I didn't see anything.
You don't know.
You can also try a perception check as a free action, correct, Shepard?
Yes.
Okay, I will perceive people. I will look around for more people.
I'm kind of like switching kind of back and forth. And like if I want to allow free checks like that in the future, for now, because we started with it like that, I will. But I'm kind of like going back and forth. If I want to, sometimes it makes sense because like if you're like in the middle of like a really big fight, looking around doesn't take that long. But to make a check is still an action technically. It's weird. I don't really know how I feel about it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why I ask every time.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how I feel about it, but like
you can
in a
look at it
small,
case by case.
well, I mean it's a 7, so you don't really see much of anything either way.
Hey.
Some nice trees, really green, very beautiful.
Very nice trees. Okay, so I don't waste my turn. I shall cast. A minor illusion of myself next to me.
Okay, so
And,
you're gonna minor illusion like another you next to you. Is that what you do?
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh,
You
no, why
cast minor illusion. There's now a second cross standing next to you.
yes, end my turn.
All right. All right. All right. It is now their turn. Beatrice, you, as you're kind of just floating up just above this vine, you kind of turn around and you see two almost like purple dots shoot out in your direction. But then you notice that these purple dots seem to be connected like this pink, thin, long tendril, and they go out into the tree line. These are actually, oh, I was going to say, these are at advantage because you didn't see it. That's a natural 20. Okay, then.
Yeah.
So you take a lot of piercing damage.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the second time I've critted you in this game. With poison, no less. And a lot of poison damage. So you take a total of 3 poison damage. And because I can't do math.
Can I use a reaction?
13 piercing damage. What kind of reaction would you like to do?
Silvery barbs. When a creature succeeds on an attack roll,
Do you have to see it?
Oh, yes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Good try,
Oh,
though.
wait. So,
I-
16 damage?
You take, a total of 16 damage.
Now here's the real question: does
Yeah.
it count as a projectile?
Yes, it does. But I think... What is the rule? You have to roll something, or something has to be rolled for you to catch it?
Yeah,
I
it
can't
Is
remember.
hold on.
This would be
Hold
pretty
on.
funny.
I just finished that bottle of wine.
Deflect missiles.
Fuck.
It's 1d10 plus your dex mod plus your monk level to reduce the damage. If you reduce the damage to 0, you catch the missile if it's small enough to hold in one hand.
Does it have to miss, though? No, because you reduce the damage.
Yeah, you reduce
Yeah.
the damage of it.
If you reduce my crit damage to 0, how
it's
fucking
one-
dare you?
It's 1d10 plus dex plus monk level, so an immediate at least
Definitely
12.
could do it
I'm fine.
if you'd like to.
No.
Okay.
Are you sure? Is that a reaction? I think it's a reaction.
It's a reaction, yeah.
Listen, Beatrice has 63 health. She's
Now would be
fine.
the time, if any. I mean, you only get one reaction around. I'm just saying, it's a crit. Maybe I don't know. It could be fine. Nah,
It doesn't. Yeah, okay.
There's another one coming, by the There's another one coming, by the way. Does that change your option at all?
Not at all.
Okay, it's an 18. Does an 18 hit?
It matches.
Matches?
So, yes.
Yeah, AC still says
Yeah.
15. We need to change that. Why does it say 15?
Because there's no real way to add the wisdom modifier for some reason.
There is.
That should be.
Like, you have to manually enter it in. It's
Oh,
kind of
manual
funky.
in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what hits me?
Another purplish tendril thing.
Okay, now
Languages.
I'll deflect it.
It was a total of 8 damage.
Which you just automatically catch, because even if you roll a 1 on the d10, your monk level plus dex modifier plus...
Dex is
1.
20, right?
Yep, and she's level 6, so that's 11 automatically. So if the damage
Yep.
is 12, even if she rolls a 1, she catches
Yep.
it.
Roll anyway, just to amuse me.
So, do I roll a 20?
You roll a d10.
Yeah, D10.
Oh, D10. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong.
Brackets.
Bracket.
Wrong shit. Oh fuck! My keyboard's on French.
Ah,
Fucking
Ew, French.
I didn't
Wait,
even know
that
that was an option.
that changes the brackets?
Fuck. No, I'm Canadian. Remember?
Yeah, but that wouldn't change the brackets, would it?
9.
Okay, I'm amused.
Reduces 20 damage.
Did I win?
Yeah, you won, and you catch the projectile, so you catch the missile. If it is small enough for you to hold in one hand, you have at least one free hand. If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack. Range 20 feet, 60 foot, disadvantage. With the weapon
Can I do it?
or piece of ammunition you just caught. As part of the same reaction, you make this attack with proficiency regardless of your weapon proficiency. Missile counts as a monk weapon too. You can if you'd like to.
I would like to.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and just,
Can I spend a
just,
key point?
yeah, you spend a key point. You just go ahead and click your fists, because it should do the same thing. Because you get, it counts as a monk weapon for you.
7.
Make
Yep,
it with
counts
proficiency.
as a monk weapon, and, well, yeah, she
So,
has a proficiency added
yeah.
in there.
So 20. So, disadvantage because you can't see it. It would have been 21, so 20 is good. I guess the only thing I should ask is that, are you throwing it where the tongue is coming from? Because, oh yeah, by the way, you're holding onto a tongue. Now that you have it in your hand, it's like, it's this long, pointed tongue that's almost that's stiff at the end, and it's covered in like this purple, like goo
Can
that's
I
kind of
just-
dripping.
Pull whatever it is towards me and kick it.
No, it's specifically like you throw the weapon back.
What I do is I yank it out more, grab onto the midsection, and whip it with its own tongue.
You know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yes.
Mostly because this is the only kind of circumstance in which case that's ever going to fucking happen, unless you fight another giant chameleon. So yeah.
So 1d8 plus your proficiency.
Actually, yeah, it would be that. So, well, plus poison. Still has poison on
Yep.
it. So it's 1d8 plus your dex modifier, and then an extra 1d4. I don't think I made these guys immune to poison. Let me double check.
Dun, 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 da, 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 da. I'm sorry, what am I doing now?
Roll
So
a 1d8.
D8 plus 5.
Oh, okay. Fuck, I didn't know.
Still gotta do damage.
1d8.
Yes.
Yep, 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, we hit a motherfucker with his own poisoned tongue.
Welcome to DnD.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it does change. Oh, ain't that some shit?
Fucking French.
This is what happens when you're French. Or when you speak French.
QWERTY keyboard.
Canada's weird. You're from Britain like us, yet you speak French. So fucking weird.
And then an additional
12.
1d4.
Nice, nice. Yes. Now do it again, but with a 4. And without the 5. With a plus.
Oh, 1.
4!
4.
So 16. Total of 16 damage. Alright, so you yank forward on this tongue that's kind of like flickering in your hand. And you just kind of see the bushes, well, the trees, because it's on the tree line, kind of spread out as this creature is pulled forward, and you throw the tongue back at them, and you kind of see it just stab into like the midsection, kind of punching the tongue itself and basically pinning their own tongue to their body.
Bitch.
Sudden aggressiveness from the stoner drunk.
You see the tongue kind of be pulled out and kind of retract back to wherever it came from. Probably a mouth, if you had to guess. Oh yeah, I got more attacks to do. That's right, I forgot. This wasn't even your turn. This was my turn.
Oh, it's your turn. My turn's gonna start soon.
All right, and then another one of these tongues is shot out, and it's shot out at Nuckles. This is back when I didn't put advantage and disadvantage, so that's a 23 to hit.
Ow.
Pretty sure that hits. Yep. So 4 piercing damage and 2 poison damage.
Where's my damage button to myself?
I haven't used it in so long.
Oh god! I didn't give myself my damage button! Oh no!
Ah, bold of you, Paladin.
Just double click your person. Manually do it.
Yep, I'm just gonna have to manually adjust my HP. Is it a total of
Bold
6 damage?
of you.
I didn't realize
yes.
I hadn't put it on there. Going to have to fix that in post. There we go.
Did you give it to yourself, or did you damage yourself?
I had to manually. Oh, there we go. I have a button now. But yeah, I manually put it in.
Oh, Beatrice, you do have an elevation.
What?
You do have an elevation button. I didn't know you had one.
Oh, cool.
Set your elevation to 20.
Well, I'm getting concerned about
If
you playing
don't
this character.
mind.
No, I'm having fun. Don't worry about
We're
it.
gonna find her on
I-
the side of the road with some needles on her arm, and it's gonna be a sad day. D&D, it's the gateway drug.
That's a little too sad, Jude.
D&D, it's the gateway TRPG,
No.
TTRPG. Just
Wait, set my elevation to 20?
yeah, because you're 20 feet in there.
Ah, I see. All right.
All right, and that is their turn, and that's what these guys' turns. He's dead, so I can't do that. So who has a passive perception of 13 or higher?
Not me. I am one shy.
I have 13.
In that case, you notice something moving on top of the vine above, well, just across from you, actually.
Beatrice will point at it. Bad guy.
Oh, okay. You can't actually make it that far. That's a shame.
Nugget's got 14.
In that case, I don't remember what that does. Hey, it can do this. All right. And then you see a shimmering light appear on the above the vine, about 4 or 5 feet above it. And then you see the shining light kind of spread out in 3 different directions. I think that's right, yeah. And 3 of these little lights are going to appear. 2 in the bushes over in this direction, or trees, and 1 over in this direction. And then the lights fade out.
Huh?
And then
Eh?
what's the range on this? I didn't put it because I'm dumb. I'm going to say it's close enough because it probably is. And then you see a small petal of flame appear in the trees and is fired off in the direction of Nichols. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ha! My order of protection shall come into play now. So add +6 to this.
Okay, sure. Definitely will. Because you'll definitely need it. Let's see here. This may be a save will suck. It, in fact, is. Oh,
Miss me with that heretic shit.
This. Okay, there's actually a line in this that makes me question something. You may actually have a bonus to saving throws when you're behind cover, and I didn't realize that until just now. Which is interesting. But yeah, nothing happens. So this little flame fires off in your direction, and as it hits you, it doesn't feel like the warmth of a fire. It feels like the warmth of the same kind of energy that you produce when you spit on people.
Ooh.
But it kind of fizzles out and doesn't do anything to you.
You dare?
I dare. Beatrice, it's actually your turn now.
Yay!
Isn't
Where
it
is
fun?
it?
You don't know. Isn't it fun fighting people that you can't see?
Way.
Don't tempt me, Shepherd.
Haha.
You did notice with your passive that it seemed to be somewhere in the middle of the vine. That you're currently like
I'm
floating.
punching the middle of the vine.
Punching the vine itself.
Yeah.
I mean, not you could technically if you wanted to punch the middle of the vine.
13.
13. Let me double check. Well, move yourself first, so I know where you're going, where you're punching. Shit. Around in here is where you last saw it.
Close to where the dead one is, just higher up.
Move yourself up one. There you go. There you go, champ. There you go. She'll get there eventually. Woo!
She's just punching the air, just like.
The epitome of a drunk monk. Oh my god, she's a drunken master that can fly. It's the funniest shit ever.
she's just doing circles in the air and hitting things along the way.
Remember, kids, don't drink and fly.
Don't drink and
Oh,
fly.
do, because you can buy it, but it's very expensive. I recommend bringing your own. Don't actually do that. That's illegal. 13 does hit, though, for
Yay.
8 bludgeoning damage. As you punch something, you kind of feel the impact, and you hear a little bit of a...
Is that 8 with the +5?
Yeah, look at the macro.
You rolled a 3
right.
plus 5.
Never
equals
mind.
8.
Yeah. Ignore me.
So yes, yes it is with the +5.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Fury of Blows.
Fury of Blows?
I cast fists.
I cast Fist.
Did you know that I'm a caster too? I cast Fist.
Boom, why do I feel like this is your spirit animal? Why do I feel like Beatrice is your spirit animal?
Because she is.
You're really channeling this character right now, and I absolutely love it.
You know, I've been playing Fifth, and I've been playing so many, like, straight to the point, really dramatic, heavy characters.
Yeah.
I am just vibing with this completely, like, dumb-ass drunk.
This whore!
This whore!
I am really vibing with this whore. She's so great.
Is. Yeah,
Bertha, come over here. Let me introduce you to this whore.
let
Bertha,
me
meet
introduce you to-
Beatrice. Beatrice, Bertha, hello. Okay, anyway, what are you doing? Casting Flurry of Blows.
Bonus attacks. The Flurry of Blows take an action make one cube to make 2 unarmed attacks against the person. Okay, so I
Yes.
make 2 more attacks.
Because normally you just
Can I
get
point-
one
can I
as a
point
bonus
something
action.
out?
Go for it.
One.
This is all at disadvantage. That section. Yeah, that is the one that will miss, unfortunately.
So, Bull,
Yes.
you realize that you're level 6, right?
Yes.
You know at level 5 you get extra attack, right?
Yes.
So you can hit 4 times right now.
Yes.
Okay. Just
No.
want to make sure.
Okay.
Yes, I mean no.
So 11.
11. Let me double check. Well, hit. Yes.
So it's 10. And I do one more. And that's
Oh yeah. Look at that.
12 for 10.
Whack, 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 whack.
She just pushes whoever it is off the branch.
Okay, so you don't naturally make an attack as a bonus action. I thought you did, but you don't.
Oh.
But with Flurry of Blows, you can make 2 as a bonus action.
No,
Okay.
as a monk you can.
As a,
But it's like
I didn't
it's
see that.
yeah. When you use it's part of martial arts. When you use the attack action with the unarmed strike or monk weapon on your turn, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action, but you can spend a key to do 2.
Ah, actually. So 11, that'll hit. 12, that'll hit. That's a total of 20 damage, and yeah.
So ignore the last one because then that's I only spent a key point to do Fury of Blows, not to do the extra attack.
No, you get all.
You don't
4.
have to. You already do
Oh.
that.
'Cause
When
on
you-
level,
when
on
you
level
take
5, you got
the-
extra attack.
yeah. At level 5, so starting out when we started, you could make 2 attacks with 1 action,
Okay.
which also
you're s-
transfers into many things. You could either make 2 grapple checks with 1 action, because that's how that works, or you could make 2 shove
Shove
attempts. There's other
I
stuff
see.
that I can't. Disarm. That's also an option. You could make 2 disarm attempts. You could do a lot. A lot of people don't do
I
that,
see.
but you could. I don't know why people don't try to disarm. It's actually really effective.
Because most of the things you fight at high level either have natural weapons that can't be disarmed, or they have the fucking chain of destiny attached to their weapon.
Or just a really good strength.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. That was 20 damage. Did that? Yep. All right. You give it 2 more swift blows. You try to give it a third, but one of those miss, and you kind of just spin wildly in place. But you use that momentum to bring around your feet. Just basically, you just lift up your feet and you just kind of give 2 weird, ironically relevant roundhouse kicks to the face, presumably, of whatever this is, knocking them off of the vine, and they fall. You kind of hear the eh! And then a loud thud on the ground.
I got you.
Accompanied by a.
And once it hits the ground, you see like this little shimmer, and it's basically the scales kind of giving off this iridescent gleam of the environment around it. And you see this green lizard folk with like these in these robes holding a staff that has this like glowing piece of amber at the end.
He has a stick.
He did. Well,
That's
technically
the end of
still
my turn.
does. You still have movement if you would like to use it.
Okay, she'll float down to wherever that guy is. Oh, is he dead?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, she'll stay in the air then.
Alright. You use 10.
She'll-
You have 35 left. I mean,
Yeah.
She just
Okay.
floating around.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for whoever else is gonna be a butt. And she continues to float.
alright.
Meanwhile, Nukel's still just vibrating, staring at the bush where the divine energy came from.
Alright. Felix is just going to kind of take cover behind Nucles and Cross, kind of getting on all fours, kind of crawl, basically almost trying to crawl up under Nugget. Not very effective with a giant backpack. Alright, it's now these guys' turn. Oh yeah, they can. And out of the corner of your eye, Nichols, you see 2 large hammers being flung in your direction, out of the tree line. Just make sure you're in range. Yeah, you are. Yep. So 16 and a 9. What? They all advantage. So 16 and a 21.
The 16 I bat away, and the 21 I take to the chest.
Like a man. No, like an echidna. So 21 for 4 bludgeoning damage. How far away are you? No, you're in range still. And then another one of these large pink-like, almost head-sized for you, head-sized objects flings out of the tree line in your direction. Also at advantage. 18.
18 hits.
Alright, so you take 7 bludgeoning damage from that. Oh, I forgot. He has Bless. So, first one was 16. Oh, I forgot. I'm also impersonating Cross. I should stop doing that. 1d4. So let's see if the 16 hits. How the fuck did that happen? That's an S.
I'm just gonna save you the trouble. Even if you get a 1, you match my AC.
I know, but I just like to see.
Okay.
So
another
that would have been
3?
3. Yeah. Yeah.
Physical.
Extra 3 damage. I completely forgot I gave him bless. Completely forgot about that. Alright, this guy's gonna rush up. And Beatrice, you see two hammers fling out in your direction.
No.
You do have your reaction back, so keep that in mind. These are all at advantage, so that's a 22. That's an 11. This
That
guy
one
also
misses.
has bless. I don't think he can hit you even with bless, but let's just see. Actually, what is your AC?
18.
18. What did I just roll?
4. So 15
Yeah, doesn't
on
make
that one.
But 22 does hit you for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Would you like to do your reaction?
No.
It doesn't cost you anything to
Well,
negate it.
Cost her reaction, I think.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it takes the reaction, but it's like. it
Okay,
doesn't
you know what?
cost a key point.
I'll try and block it. What do I need to roll to block it?
I don't think you do,
D10.
because I think it's automatic.
Yeah, you
Oh.
like because it includes your monk level and your dexterity mod, which is already 11. So
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So you
Okay.
catch the hammer. The hammer is coming straight for your face. If you don't catch it, it's going to hit you in the face. If you do, you're basically just got to
Caught
tell
it.
me. You caught it. It flings straight for your face, and just before it hits you, it just stops, and you all kind of look up, and you see Beatrice has just grabbed this hammer by the shaft before it hits you in the face.
Ah.
I grabbed it in the
Whee!
shaft before it blew in my face.
She starts waving around the hammer like it's no one's business.
It's a very heavy hammer. It's very,
Whee!
but she is strong. And then as part of that same reaction, you can choose to throw it back.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
she just wants to hold on to it. It's
My
her-
hammer now, bitch.
It's mine.
But there's also a tongue coming your direction. I guess not. It's a 6. So
They were so flabbergasted by the hammer catch.
it's actually a 7. So yeah.
7.
All right, Nichols.
You think that you are the only ones to wield great power? Behold the power of the queens!
And I will bless myself, Cross, and how far up are you, Beatrice?
20 feet.
20 feet up.
What does
You're
that do?
20 feet up. Okay,
Gives
so I also
you
give
a
you bless.
D4 to your attacks and saving throws.
So you guys are both blessed, and I am also blessed.
I'm blessed?
Yep.
Oh, blessed.
Is Nugget blessed?
It can only
Unfortunately, I
affect
can't
3
do
people.
Nugget. I can only do 3.
Unless you upcast it, in which case you can do more. But he did.
No, it's okay. Just curious. Cool.
Really?
Attacks and damage rolls?
Attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
Plus, since you're within 10 feet of me, you also get the +6 on any saving throw you need to make.
Cool.
Alright, and then... So I saw the, like, radiant light come from about here, right?
A little bit. It was about. Let's see. It was about here.
Is it, like, up on the vine, or is it on my level?
Above you.
Okay.
All of this is above you. They're on the tree line.
Alright, how high up
Canopy.
is this for climbing purposes?
It's all about 20 feet. Or do you mean how tall the tree is?
No, just, like, how far up I would have to climb to get there.
You had to climb about 20 feet.
Hmm.
Which, for you, I don't think is really possible. 30 feet movement, is that right?
Yeah, I only have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, you can only move
so
15 climbing. They should have climbing
What I'm
speed.
going to do is I'm going to move kind of under the vine to put it between me and the attackers who are up on the vine.
Okay, okay.
I will force them to come to me. And that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Cross.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see. bonus action. Let's see what else. What does this do again? Oh man, my scroll wheel is like skipping through stuff. It's hard to read.
I do love
So
like
I have a feat and a 40.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
I don't know. I was just gonna like say I do love like the differences between how y'all go through this and how the other group went through this because it is vastly different. Like so much different.
I guess the other group did a lot of stealth.
Oh yeah, like so much stealth. Like oh my god, like everything was stealth. So
No.
much, a lot of stealth and a lot of diplomacy.
No. We go in and we break shit.
Everything dies.
Everything dies.
Alright, I will move over here. That's 5 feet. No. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I remember what I was gonna do. Oh, but Knuckles, you're in the way. No, I think I can do this.
Do it. I can take it.
You did do a
Alright.
bonus action before. What bonus action did you do? I forgot.
A while ago, I activated my Blade Song, which
Ah.
gives me bonuses.
But bear in mind, the enemies are elevated above me, so if you're doing a cone attack, I won't be in it.
Exactly what I'm doing.
Hopefully.
I will cast. What is this called? This one. Agonizes as Scorcher.
Aggravated. Got it.
It's a 30-foot line, but I'm gonna move a little bit.
Yeah, so you can definitely throw that over my head toward the target, because it's up and I'm down.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
If I will say, if
Like-
you kind of position yourself up under the vine, there's a good chance that you won't hit them because there's a vine in your way.
Oh, you said there's a vine in the way?
Yeah, you see that thing that Beatrice is on top of, and technically Knuckles, but he's actually supposed to be up under it. That's above you. That's what they've been standing on, at least the past two have been standing on, that you've killed, and they've fallen off. If you kind of position yourself up under that, there's a good chance you're going to hit the vine. Which could be what you want. Who knows? It could be enough to
yep,
burn
wait,
it.
I have 40 feet of movement, so I could come up here, but then they're in the way.
Well,
Who's on the left?
Beatrice is kind of floating off to the side
Oh
of
no,
it.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can literally push Beatrice to the side and she'll float that direction.
Cool.
Yeah, so you'll right now the only person you're on the same plane of existence on right now is Nucleus. And Phoebus.
Unless he climbs up the vine.
Yeah, which you
Alright.
don't have a climbing speed. Actually, hold on. Does Nugget have a climbing speed? I don't think so.
It has a movement speed. Isn't climbing speed just half of movement speed?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
half of the movement speed. I typed nugget into my search bar, god damn it.
So it could I can't just go up here. I have to.
No, that is like there's a 20-foot difference between where the ground is and where that vine is. You would have to go to either end and find like a tree to climb up to get on top of that vine.
I want you to
Difficult.
know, Shepard, I will remember this.
I mean, you're doing really well. I don't know what you're complaining about. You just can't say.
Alright,
I'm
can
not- I'm not
I get
complaining,
my
I'm just-
spell slot back?
I don't know.
Can I get my spell slot back?
You have to go in manually. Actually,
No, I did. I have a macro for it.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a macro
Okay,
for
then
that.
I
actually.
will cast levitate on Nugget.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So now we're 20 feet in the air.
All right. You cast levitate on Nugget, and you bring Nugget up 20 feet in the air.
Alright, where's levitate? And bam.
Nugget's jet
Concentrate.
propulsion system activates, and his wings flare out.
Can I use his movement to go this way? Or this way and then 20 feet up?
I
This-
would
this
say
way-
if you bring yourself up 20 feet, Nugget can grab onto the vine and move both of you
Okay,
along
cool.
that vine.
Cool. We're over here.
Yeah.
I don't have an action to attack, but on my bonus action, I will tell my beast to attack the air roughly over here.
Okay.
Not me.
No.
Attack the whore! No,
No,
Nugget, don't do it!
Don't do
Alright,
that.
so roll an attack for Nugget.
Right, and
So 13. Let me double check. Alright, so are you attacking...
the
Are you
air.
attacking in front of... above you, or like above Nichols?
Well, I'm 20 feet up vine level. So
Yeah.
whatever zone is vine.
Yeah, but... yeah.
So above him, like on top of the vine.
Yeah, top down, if you're looking top down.
I'm
Wait,
confused. What?
Alright, so top down, the way we're looking right now, you attacking in front of you, or would you attack like adjacent to you in front of Nichols?
Oh, adjacent.
Okay.
Or what, diagonal, whatever this is.
Yeah,
This
that
is
would be
trying to
diagonal. That's the better word.
Yes.
I'm not good with words.
Math is hard.
Math is hard. Fuck math. Alright, as Nugget lunges out, scratching with claws and snapping with beak, there is resistance. You see claws hit something, but it doesn't seem to have drawn any blood or done any damage.
In
That's
turn.
gross.
Yes, and so let me edit myself.
Alright. It is now these guys' turn. Do some measuring.
And 11 is 10 minutes.
Yep.
Just ignore
Still
that.
in range. Alright, Beatrice, 2 more of these purple-coated tongues fling out in your direction. This is getting a little weird.
they keep trying to lick the drunk lady.
Hey, look, another natural 20. Ain't that some shit?
Okay.
1d8. 1d4.
How much damage do I take? Just tell me.
12, 14, 18.
6,
18
That's fine. Thank
from
you.
1.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Cool.
This one at advantage, 22 for a total of 11.
11 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, I hurt a little bit.
She's bleeding.
Did non-believers hurt the sister?
I like to imagine that whenever Beatrice gets cut, there's no blood. It's just like an ale mattress leaking ale.
Yeah.
But it smells like weed.
Yeah, no, it does.
We are using map tools. That's their turn. Okay, there's a guy over here. This guy's gonna... he's gonna... Yeah, you're the only one that's really, like, in an easy place to get to. He's gonna turn cross. Yeah, I said it like that. What you gonna do about it? 13, I miss. I go.
Yep, 22.
Alright, it's this guy's turn now. They're way over there. He can't do nothing about it. What's this do again? Oh, that's what that does. Oh. Forgot I gave it that. Ain't that some shit?
Wait. That's some shit.
Yeah, it's hard to heal people when no one's really injured because they're all just dead. And the only one that is injured is just so far away. All right. All right. You two, Nuckles and Cross, roll me perception checks.
The queens will allow me to perceive.
Okay. You both notice that in front of you, the leaves of the trees and the branches shift a little bit as something seems to be moving.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it. Uh, 11 because of disadvantage. So that miss. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, that misses.
I'm too far away.
No, it was just adjacent to you.
Oh, it was adjacent to
No.
me?
Yes, it was.
No, he's 20 feet below.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're 20 feet below. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what?
I forgot. You're the only one not in the trees. I forgot. Yeah, yeah. Asking you for
Yeah.
perception check wasn't even really the reason to. But yeah, so 11 will miss. Damn, 11 on a natural one. Ain't that some shit? How much did I fucking move? Okay, that'll do. And you will see another one of these. Another bit of radiant flame kind of emerge somewhere in the tree line and be shot out. And this time it's coming towards Cross. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so I can't help you with the Aura of Protection on this one, but you do still have Bless.
Okay, dex saving throw.
Yes.
Saving throw. And dex. No advantage.
No.
And then roll a d4.
That's a 19.
It's a 23!
Amazing.
See, I thought
Yeah, so this radiant flame fires off in your direction, and you, while you're on Nugget, you kind of just spin mid-air because Nugget's still levitating, and you both kind of go upside down, and the flame just goes above you, and then you kind of right yourself again.
I like to hear it. I like to think that as he's doing this, he just hears, "The way is down."
All right, Beatrice.
Oh dear.
You have received initiative.
You also have a
My
hammer in your hand.
initiative. I have a what?
You have a hammer.
A hammer.
The
Yeah.
one you caught.
Remember?
Where was the last movement of the last invisible guy?
Judging
There?
by what Cross did last, it was in that direction. Yeah.
Here?
Yes. Somewhere
Around
in that
here?
direction. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the hammer at him.
Okay.
Hmm.
It's a thrown weapon, so you could either add your strength or dexterity to this. It's
They're the
technically
same.
a throwing hammer, so
I'm just gonna use
I don't think this is a
unarmor and take.
monk weapon for you. Hold on, let me double check. Throwing hammer.
I don't think so. I think monk weapons are considered like the simple weapons.
Oh, it's a light hammer, not a throwing hammer.
She's
I don't
still
know,
gonna
it-
throw it.
It never really specifies.
It's a
like-
simple weapon, light thrown. Maybe.
So I guess it would count as a monk because it doesn't fucking specify like what a monk weapon is other than like the kinsei.
The weapon must be simple or martial weapon. So basically every fucking weapon. You must be proficient with it, and you are proficient with what are your proficiencies? Simple weapons.
And-
So yeah, you're proficient with it. It's a monk weapon for you,
That don't have a
Okay.
two-handed or heavy property.
and it doesn't.
Do I just
Unarmored
unarmored?
strike will do it.
Okay. Yeet.
21. That'll do it. I'm pretty sure that their attack macro is a little bit different. Actually, no, it's still a 1d4. Yeah, so roll a 1d4.
Hold on.
Plus 5.
1d4 plus. Yeah. 1d4
Hold
plus
on.
what?
Holding. Poutine.
D4 plus 5.
Indeed. Six.
6.
All right, so 6. So you throw the hammer and you hear a loud impact and a.
Take that, you bitch.
All right, so that's one of your attacks. You have 2 more, unless you fluid blows.
Oh, my 2 more attacks plus my flurry of blows.
If you choose
Yes.
to take it.
Yes, so I'll attack it again.
Okay. So we'll say
Stepping
you
it
fly
closer.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so that's 8 for damage.
16 will hit. Yep, for 8 damage.
And why not? I'll use another key point to do flurry of blows again. So I'll do 2 more attacks.
In before
Alright.
double nat 20. In before double nat 20.
1, that's a 9, and 2, that's a 23.
This is exactly what happened last time.
Yes, it is.
There's always just one attack that she spins out of control.
As should the drunken master should. What? Minecraft. That sounds a lot like Minecraft, my dude. Yeah. Pussy. Pussy bitch.
Pussy.
Pussy bitch.
Thank you. I thought I hit the unmute button. I did not, but thank you.
My wide soulless eyes. I am ready.
Alright, oh, I actually can't hit you because you're way down there. Alright, so these 2 attacks are going to be towards Beatrice.
And you have your reaction back, so.
Yep. That's a fucking natural 20. First one misses, the second one hits. I have landed 3 natural 20s against you. 4 if
do
you
you
count me
have
tell
ag-
you.
What do you have against the Wind Sister?
Wait, that's to me?
Yes.
Yep.
So
Oh.
6 damage total.
6 damage to. Oh.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you have your reaction back.
and then you see like this pink maw open up in front of you, out of nowhere, and this large boulder-like tongue, this pink fleshy boulder-like tongue, fling out of you. This is going to be a straight roll because it is technically a ranged attack being done in melee range, so it's just one roll. 8, that misses. So this large boulder-like tongue flings out in your direction. You just kind of drunkenly dodge out of the way, more like just lazily floating out of the way mostly.
I don't like this anymore.
As it flings out towards you and then pulls back in, and the large pink maw closes up, all these little needle-sharp teeth.
No.
Oh, I went too fast. There's actually another guy still. And then these are going to be against Cross, so that's a 17 to hit. Does that hit you?
No, 22.
Nope, that misses 2. Tongue. Natural 20.
Can I use my companion's reaction, impose disadvantage on attack roll?
He
when
already
it's
has
not
disadvantage because this is a ranged attack.
Yeah, this
It's a
was
straight roll
extra-
because he's invisible. Permanently.
No extra disadvantage?
No, there's no extra disadvantage.
Alright, then he will not use his reaction.
Advantages
we'll
don't
take
stack and disadvantages don't stack, unfortunately.
Then could I use... How much damage is it?
We're about to find out.
10.
11,
11.
because I rolled bad.
Could I do instead cast shield as a reaction?
You could. Well,
Nope.
shield just adds to your AC, which would be...
It's a natural 20, which
Yeah, natural
would
20 is an
be
automatic
auto
hit, no matter what.
Okay.
So I would just hold the spell slot.
Okay.
I've just
Holding
gotten really fucking lucky. I've also been
Alright,
rolling
so
a
I
shit
take-
ton because every attack has advantage, but...
So I take 11 damage.
Suddenly really wishing I had my freaking bard fighter that had fairy fire.
I mean,
do I
you
need the
had that one good smite. Yes, concentration check on... levitate? Is that concentration? Yeah.
Levitate is a concentration.
Yeah, yes, it would be a concentration check on levitation.
And you do still have bless on it as well.
Yes.
So let me do skill check.
Constitution
saving
saving throw.
So saving throw,
Save.
con save.
We call it a concentration check. Honestly, they should just say constitution save because it's the same fucking thing. I don't know why they don't.
I think it's
trying
to
to
specify that it's for like the spell, because you also have like spell attacks that you have to make con saves against.
I guess. But yeah, under your saves, just click Constitution. 25. Okay, maintained.
Oh, 31.
31. Never mind.
I shall stay levitated.
Oh, do you have a bonus to your spells?
Yeah, to gain con on a spell when I'm in my blade song.
Ah. Alright. That was its turn. Ended now. Nuckles.
Is there a tree that can be climbed?
Yes, there was many.
I'm going to wiggle my way up the tree so that I can be in range.
Alright, you wiggle your way up the tree. 15 feet up. 30 feet if you wish to dash.
I will go ahead and dash just so I can be there.
The tree is about 40 feet tall, so you can climb a full 30 feet if you wish. Or just a 20.
I'm just going to climb up to the vine so that I can be a part of the things going on.
Alright, you climb up 20 feet. You have 10 feet left because you dashed.
I need to see.
Is that right?
What's this?
60 total. Climbing 20. That would be 40. You have 20 feet left, I believe. Actually.
I'm going to wiggle my way over towards Beatrice.
Okay. You climb up next to her.
Be safe,
Hey.
my sister.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And that will be the end of my turn as I turn to face the The air.
The trees. Yeah, this entire time it's just been trees that look like lizards attacking you. It's been really fucked up. Cross.
I will attack. Oh no! What am I doing? Click here and then here attack.
Alright, you have a good idea of what both of them are, because one did just attack you and you saw them all, the other one. So,
I forgot about something.
21, that'll do it.
Oh, where was the second one at? You said there's one here, and where's the other one?
The one that attacked you is right there.
So I forgot something, Shepard. This is my bad, but
Yes.
for Beatrice's one attack that rolled a 9, she did have bless on that.
It was still a natural one, though.
Oh, it was? Oh.
Yeah, it was a
I
natural
can't see if it was a natural one or not, but yeah.
Oh, you can't say that? Yeah, it was a natural one.
Woo!
Oh, this I guess I already picked this one, so I'll keep this one.
Yeah, so 21 will hit for 14 slashing damage, which is quite enough. As you slash out with your blade across from you and Noodles and Beatrice, actually, all of you, you cut deep into something. You see blood splatter. You see a leather tunic kind of fall off, and the shimmering of scales as a now large chameleon lizard folk appears in front of you and falls out of the tree line, landing with a great thud on the ground.
Their numbers fall. The non-believers will die.
Yes. And then I will turn towards this thing. Oh, you can't see. And as a bonus action, tell my beast to attack.
Okay. Uh, 8, that will miss, unfortunately. His nugget lashes out and just bites into a piece of the tree. Snaps a branch into.
That is all.
Alright. So now these guys' turn. And you all hear a cry from behind you. Ah!
Oh no, Squishy Man.
You look behind you and you see Felix kind of his arms up. You don't see anything around him, but he has his arms up and his neck is kind of exposed a little bit, as if he feels something around his neck. And he's like, ah!
No,
Please, stop!
no.
And then you hear almost like this hissing voice. Do any of you speak, not Draconic because I use my own languages for this, do any of you speak Gaelic? Probably not.
Nope.
No.
None of you understand what the fuck is being said.
Can you say something different? I don't know what you're saying.
And then you hear, in a very almost broken, common voice, stand down.
But I'm floating.
God damn it.
Would it be a free action to reply with an intimidation check? Or would that be an action? For me?
It would be a free action, but you have to do it on your turn. Well,
Alright.
Beatrice just did her thing. Well, actually, if you're going to like actively try and like do an intimidation, that would be on your turn.
Okay.
To just
then
reply, I would say you could do it now, but like to do an intimidation check, be on your turn.
Alright, then as a free action, I'll just kind of turn and look in that direction. I'll just go, it would be a very bad idea for you to go through with that action, my friend.
Alright, so as that happens, was that... Okay, so you just say that, and then you plan on doing that
Yeah.
intimidation check on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Let's see here. Again, everyone who was damaged, except for that one guy, is just dead. So, no healing to really be had. It's also not his turn. Alright. But no one attacks you just yet. They're waiting for like a response. So we're going to basically bring it in until something happens. So Beatrice, what do you do on your turn?
Is nothing going on?
No one
There's
attacking
no
her,
enemies?
Not at the moment. Well,
All
something's
right.
holding Felix, but like nothing attacked us quite yet.
Yeah, nothing has
something's
attacked you
holding
just yet.
Felix?
Yes, something seems to be holding Felix. You don't see what it is because they're all invisible, but Felix is holding up his hands. His throat is like clearly visible as if something is being held up to it. Or something is grasping it or something like that.
I go to Felix.
You fly to Felix. As you fly, you kind of hear, "Stand down."
I'm going
You
to
kind of
punch
see,
you.
you kind of see like his neck kind of tighten up a little bit.
Can I just quickly fly over and punch the holding thing?
You can try.
Bitch! 11!
11 is a miss. As you fly
gonna do it
towards
again.
Felix, you try to punch in. You hit nothing.
Do I hit on my second turn?
You go with another punch. You actually do manage to hit something. You hit something rigid just beside Felix.
Let go! He's a weak, squishy mellow.
That's 9 damage. Okay. That's 2 attacks.
Still have your bonus action attack.
Yep, I'm gonna do Fury of Blows again.
Skin Soul, hello. Thank you for following. Welcome to the
so-
fight. No,
So she's
you are
gonna
not
keep
the only one.
one,
That is
that's a
almost
13,
everyone. That is a
and 2,
majority
that's
of
a
people.
10.
But hello, thank you for being here. Oh my god, that was
Do
2.
either of those hit?
Okay, so one of them does, second one doesn't. But the fact that you also rolled 2 quits and rolled denied both is just so
I
fucking
hope you're
sad.
enjoying this show.
I
really do.
am. I finally feel like I'm doing something. It's great. They're dying very much, but like it's still great.
Shepard?
Yes. Was I muted? Hello.
Yeah, you're muted there.
But yeah, I said it was great. Feels great. Feels amazing.
Sweet.
They're dying very fast, but yeah, it still feels great. So 10. Yep, so you land another heavy punch, and you kind of see, like, some brushing against the foliage, as this is all at ground level currently. And you see, like, the grip, you see, like, the grip around, or the tightening around Felix's neck kind of loosen up.
It's Weenie Hut Jr.
Not Winnie Hut Jr. So I think that's all for your turn.
Yeah, that's all for my turn.
Felix, okay, it's Felix's turn. He is going to try and like free himself from like the loosened grip of whatever has him. He has no strength to speak of, so it's just going to be a straight roll.
Watch him actually win though.
5. I mean, he might. I could roll extremely bad.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
It does have to be athletics for them because they are the ones doing this grapple, basically. Nah, 15. So he tries to like free himself, but his fingers just can't like seem to like get around his like fat neck to like get off whatever's on him. Eh, eh. Alright, it is now the warrior's turn. Seeing that you're not going to stand down, he is going to attack Cross. So this is the wrong character that I have selected. So these are all at advantage. So it's a 22.
It matches.
Yep.
That
Does
would-
he have disadvantage or no?
No, he has advantage because he's invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Can my companion give him disadvantage?
He could. What is this ability again?
It's the
It's
Steel
deflect.
Defender's reaction.
Reaction. Deflect is the name.
Deflect attack. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature. It has to see it.
Oh, it has to see it. Then
Oh.
I think that's what we mentioned earlier too, and I forgot about it.
Now,
It's not. I need
this
to
one
add
you
that to
could
my note.
shield.
Okay, I will shield. Where is it? And spell slot 1.
I
Why is it
forget
not
that
here?
I should just like look at its stat sheet because that's probably where all these abilities are going to be at.
So that makes
Yeah.
your AC 27 until your next turn. So 22 misses.
Yep. So you shield. The hammer comes down and just knocks against your arcane shield that reflects around you. So that will miss. Oh, damn, a +5 to AC. I don't think he can actually hit you unless he. Yeah, he can unless he rolls a natural 20, which he doesn't. So another one swings out, and that one reflects against your shield. And then you see this pink maw open up and this large boulder-like tongue fling out at you. So this one is at disadvantage already. So it's just a straight roll. So that, yeah, that doesn't hit. Yep. So all these attacks just bounce off of your arcane shield. Boom, boom, boom.
Untouchable. Me and my bird.
A lot like the shield that the Gungans use in Star Wars. He is the only one of them left. So Nuckles, it is now your turn.
Nuckles, as his action, will kind of half turn, so one of his eyes looking in the direction of Felix's captor, and the other is looking in the direction that Cross just got attacked from.
Mhm.
And he's going to say, "One by one, your brothers fall before our might. We are graced by the queens. You will not win this day, but if you let him go and leave, we will allow you to go. Repent your evil ways." And he will just stare at them with his soulless eyes.
I
For
would
an intimidation
I
check.
would say this would be a persuasion check, but yeah, you know what, the way you kind of present it doesn't really sound like intimidation, but I can allow intimidation. Thank God, too. I forget all the time that intimidation is charisma. It just does not feel like a charisma stat, but it is.
He's there.
Alright, so that's your turn.
Yep, and I will just wait to see what their response is.
Alright. Cross.
I will cast Sanctuary on Felix.
It's a touch thing. You have to be down next to him.
Is it touch? I thought it's.
Oh no, it's got a range of 30 feet.
Range of 30 feet, duration 1 minute. Yeah, so that doesn't interfere with your doodad.
Yeah, I
Wait,
can't tell
actually,
my
hold
guy
on.
what to do. So
Didn't
now I
you-
can't command.
You can't command. Because bonus action.
Yep. So I can't command it, so it defaults to a dodge action. But I can still use my action.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at this thing again, because
Yeah, go for it.
uh,
19, that'll hit. 13
13.
slashing damage. You swing out again, your battle axe cutting deep into something. You see some blood trickle out from like the chest, perhaps, or whatever this is. I mean, you probably know what this is by now, but like still.
Eyes continue to stare.
And then with my movement, I will encroach. Oh, assuming it dies. Is it dead?
You don't see it appear, so you presume it's not dead.
Okay. Okay, I will not move then. I thought it would be dead.
I continue to stare.
Well, that one unfortunately has not been touched yet. Till now. I forgot that you cast Sanctuary on Beatrice, and I think I attacked her with advantage when I shouldn't have. Or did you do that after I attacked? I can't remember when you did it.
I don't think she took damage that turn anyways.
No, because like I did it just after her turn, so
I can't remember.
I think all these multi attacks after that were directed toward Cross. So no.
Yep, she's good. She hasn't taken damage.
Alrighty. Alright, so your turn ends.
She has
Yep,
unfortunately
and-
broken Sanctuary by attacking, so.
Oh,
Wee.
that's right. Once you attack, Sanctuary breaks. That's such a weird thing.
Oh wait, no, because because this was my newest turn, so never mind.
Yeah, Sanctuary's gone on Beatrice.
Beatrice doesn't need it. She's fast as fuck, boy.
She duck and wheeze, bitch. Alright, so it is now their turn. What did you roll on your intimidation? It was really high.
23.
23? I don't think they could They could insight, but I don't think they could roll high enough insight to even break a 23 to like not believe you. I guess I don't fucking know. I don't know how that works really. But yeah, they take your words to heart. So
You just see the kanji of menacing start appearing around him.
menacing. Yeah. So you kind of see Felix get pushed over to the side, and then like some scurrying up into the trees.
I watched that one go for a moment, and then I turning and focus my eyes on the one next to Cross.
So you see just the vaguest movement of like leaves up a tree, and then stops, and you don't know where that one went to. But it seems like Felix is free for now, and just kind of shouted out from like the jungle. You kind of hear, "The comedics will remember this," as they scurry off.
Shut up. No one cares.
No one cares. Like, shut up. Oh my gosh, she's
I
dying.
hope that you
dying.
do. Remember your defeat and repent your evil ways. Focuses on the other one.
And if you don't, we're gonna kick your butts again.
And then you do actually. I gave this fucker like a. Oh, wait a minute! I completely forgot. I gave him the ability to do that shit. I forgot that I gave him the ability to make range spells with his, or touch spells with his tongue. I completely forgot I did that shit.
Well, oh well.
I absolutely forgot that all these touch spells I gave him that for a reason. Because I let him use his tongue for it. I completely forgot.
Rip.
It was mostly just for the cure wounds, but you killed everything. You killed everything in one turn, so it was like he couldn't heal anybody.
Yay.
Is he within range? Okay, he can move over one. Now he's in range. All right, so you just see like this glowing like bit of a staff and like a tongue flick out like this pretty well, I say average size, but like it's massive compared to like a typical tongue, fling out next to Cross, but just aside from and hit something, and you see this radiant energy kind of flow out of the tongue over someone else that's not Cross. So they get healed for 11. That's really good.
And then they run away.
I continue to
And then
stab.
the tongue flicks back, and you see some rushing off into the brush. Ah, Beatrice.
Beatrice, what's going on? There's nothing. It scurried away, didn't it?
The
Yeah,
one next to Felix, you kind of presume to have scurried away because seems like he's been freed, and you saw some movement up into the tree. As they weren't being extremely stealthy when they were trying to get away, which they probably should have been because they could.
So they're running away right now?
It
That one did
seems
anyway.
it seems so. You know for a fact that one probably did, and it didn't seem to attack anyone, and no one else has been attacked yet. So it seems like they are retreating.
Well, if that's the case, then Beatrice is just gonna go fuck yourself.
Always tongues.
And she'll
Tongues
hold
are
an
great.
action if one of them come out of hiding, then she'll punch it.
Tongues are amazing. More tongues in D&D, I say. More tongues. Alright, so you're holding your action to punch something that comes out of
Hiding.
hiding that reveals itself or whatever. Alright. Felix kind of coughs a little bit and kind of basically rushes to your side and almost like falls down on his knees, grabbing your legs like, thank you!
Are you okay? I'm gonna help you up. I'm gonna help
I
him
need
up.
some protein.
I'm gonna make you something better.
Knuckles
Thank you.
Knuckles still staring at the empty spot of air.
Alright, that's Felix's turn, groveling at the feet of Beatrice. No, just because I haven't done it, I just want to see what I roll for stealth, because I've just been using it. Okay, what a natural one. Yeah, he's not being stealthy at all. This one just rushes through the treetops, and you just see like every single limb being broken, just leaves being spread out of the way. You don't actually see him because he's invisible still, but you see his path of destruction as he makes his way through the jungle. Cross, if you would like to, you could get your attack of opportunity because he's leaving your side. Technically,
I will
you
not.
and your steel defender, because it used its. Did it use its reaction? I don't fucking remember. No, it didn't. 'Cause
No,
you used
no.
yours. So it technically
Didn't
still
see
has
anyone.
its.
No, I'm good. I'll let it go.
I just love the idea of it. Just it having all these bonuses to stealth and just rolls a natural one, and you can just see like this, basically the Hulk just running through a jungle treetops.
Running away from a menacing echidna.
All right. It seems like every combatant that was here, except for the ones that you killed, has rushed off somewhere into the jungle trees.
Bye bye.
As soon as Nucles is fairly certain that they're not coming back, he's going to start climbing down the tree.
All right. You wait a few minutes, or a couple of seconds, because minutes is a long time in combat. It doesn't seem like they are planning to return anytime soon.
Wiggle my way down the tree and start making my way over to Beatrice.
Hey.
Good fight, my sister. Good fight. And I reach up and I pat her on the shoulder and I'll do lay on hands for 30 HP.
That's a lot of tongues.
Oh, thank you.
Luckily, their tongue
Blessed be the
activity
queens.
was not nearly as
So I heal for
daring.
30?
Yep.
30? Excuse me? What?
Lay on hands.
Oh, okay. You just dumped every bit of radiant energy into her. Got it.
She momentarily glows with radiant energy.
As all of your like little puncture holes seal up, and now the air is now nice and sealed inside.
You should have enchanted a bottle of alcohol for her to down.
Yes!
Next time,
Next time.
the holiest of drinks.
Once more, the non-believers have been shown the error of their ways. How fare you, Cobbler de Felix?
He kind of crawls up Beatrice's body and stands up, wipes his eyes.
I'm good. I'm great.
You
Thank
have a
you.
bit of blood right there.
Oh, thank you. I may need to change my pants.
Yeah, let's set up camp, because that was kind of rough.
They will be
I'd like to inspect the scales. Actually, I'll walk over to this guy, take his wand, and start inspecting their scales and how they become invisible.
Okay. You take his staff, his wooden staff, and it's basically this naturally like wooden staff stick. And at the end is like this gnarled piece of knot that's wrapped around this piece of amber. You start investigating the bodies. Give me an investigation check. To try and see if you can glean anything about how those scales work. Not bad.
25.
Alright, 25. As you look at their scales appear, as you kind of move them in the light, their scales appear to be iridescent. You kind of move them a certain way, kind of manipulating the skin folds. And as they kind of reflect in the light, the skin kind of doesn't actually go invisible, but kind of reflects the light in such a way that kind of manipulates the look of the area around them.
Nice.
Nukos is going to kneel quickly and say a quick prayer to the queens and use channel divinity harness divine power.
I'm gonna find some things to make food.
Survival check.
Survival?
Find food. Yeah.
Alright. Survival. That's a 20. Or a 10. So it's a 10.
That was something that we looked at last time. What it was your? Was it the cook's utensils to find food or something?
Yeah, the cook's utensils, they can't, like, somebody that has proficiency with them can...
She does, I think.
Let me think. So, survival. When foraging for food, you can make do with ingredients you scavenge that others would be unable to transform into nourishing meals.
Does it have a DC? Does it say anything?
It doesn't have a DC for that, it just says when foraging for food.
Just says you can. Okay. Yep, so, because you have proficiency in that, and you have it. You do have it, right? I think you do.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you do. Yeah, then, yeah, even with a 10. Hell, even with a 1, you would literally just find random shit and be good.
It does have DCs for other things, like create a typical meal, duplicate a meal, spot poison or impurities, or create a gourmet meal.
I'm making food.
Yeah, that would be your cooking food check, but you literally just find random shit and be able to make food out of it. Would it be good? Who knows?
We'll see.
That's what the roll is for.
Nah, it depends on if you're trying to make a typical meal or a gourmet meal.
Oh, okay. It does say survival, so it would be a survival check. Okay. It doesn't have a DC, but it has a survival check. That's weird. I don't get why.
I think technically it's basically supposed to reduce the DC because it's one of those like when you're doing survival checks, the DC is usually set by the DM.
I think it might
And-
be to give you proficiency bonus on it.
Perhaps.
Each type of awesome tool requires a separate proficiency. I really don't. The rules on this really are not. The rules for tools have really not been told.
They really haven't been fleshed out or explained
Proficiency
at all.
lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability check you make using a tool in the craft. Okay, so that would be. Yeah, so that's what it is. It's letting you use your proficiency bonus for your survival check, which I
Would
don't
be make
think
it
you
13.
do.
No, that would make it 13.
Yeah, so you would technically
Wait.
still roll, but you would add your
Wait.
proficiency bonus.
Beatrice, what's your wisdom mod?
My wisdom?
Yeah. So that's what two.
My wisdom is +3. It's a 16.
Then why is your survival wrong?
Yeah, your survival is 1 low then.
Let me check.
I don't know.
Your wisdom is a 15. That's a +2, not +3. That's
Oh.
+2.
I must have accidentally made a +15 is plus. Yeah. Hold on.
So your wisdom is a 16. Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you have 15 entered, so that's why it's not doing it right. But yeah, so you go out. You can actually give yourself. Well, actually no, because that would just be for cooking. So we'll just have to remember. Yeah, it's one of those weird things.
You want me to give her guidance?
So it'd be 11
Good if you
plus
want to.
3 for a total of 14.
Yep. So it'd be a 14, and if you would like to give her guidance, you could.
Sure. Takes an action. It's, 2 seconds to give her guidance.
So roll another d4.
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
And you can do it after the roll,
3.
because guidance. Who cares if you know the
17.
results? So
17 overall.
17. Really good. Yep, so you find various different fruits, nuts, roots, tubers,
I'm gonna make oatmeal.
leaves. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. You make oatmeal out of everything that's not an oat.
Yes.
Nice.
Nukel sits down and just stares off into the direction that the chameleon warriors took off in. He just kind of clicks his tongue, just. They will return with greater warriors.
Yeah, but we have oatmeal.
Can I try to make a cloak of scales?
If you want to skin humanoids, then you could try.
Do it.
Yes.
Alright, give me a survival check. Try and cleanly skin a humanoid. It's okay,
I'm
the
just
lizard
ripping
folk, they would do
scales
the same
off.
thing.
I'm just ripping scales off.
Well, if you're ripping scales off, it's not going to be very good.
Yeah, like you actually gotta take the skin so you can
Yeah.
separate the scales.
Okay.
It's an involved
And
process.
based on your investigation check, you kind of get the idea that they're able to do what they do because they're able to manipulate their skin with the musculature to make the
So
invisibility.
looks like I just lumped some muscle together. Nothing
Yeah,
really worked.
you try you are a man of mechanics, not flesh, and you try to like skin as much as you can, but even the process of skinning a humanoid kind of gives you a little bit of hesitation, and it's not clean cuts. You get like it's not clean cuts. It's
I'll
skin
just walk
is
away
flailed.
from the
It's,
lump.
it's messy. It's you realize that halfway through, maybe skinning a humanoid, even if it is a lizard folk, is not the nicest of ideas.
I ignore it, pretend the animal did it, and then leave.
I do
You
not see it.
require
It does not
assistance,
exist.
Cross.
But I have a wand, guys. I have a staff.
Do you require
Look at this
assistance
thing.
in the taking of the scales?
No, it's okay. I just thought it'd be good for one of you to wear it.
Where the flesh of your
Or-
enemies, friend.
Yes.
Let me see
Cloaked
knife.
in the skin of your enemy.
Let me see knife.
You only have sticks? Okay, here you can use this.
Does he even know how to use a knife? He only uses sticks.
He knows how to use simple weapons. It's just the club is his stick.
Ah,
The
yes,
stick
this
is
is
the
metal
bacon.
stick. It is sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp
You can
metal
have a hand
stick.
axe.
It is sharp metal stick. Now, this one.
Alright, give me a survival check. With your -2 survival, I'm pretty sure it was.
and before nat 20.
Oh, -1
11.
survival. Wait, 11. It's okay. You are a warrior. You know to make the most out of everything from your fallen comrades, and your fallen foes even more so. This is not your best
power will
work.
be
This
my
is
power.
average. This is average like skinning
Mm.
that you just did, but you do manage to like cut along the arms, along the legs, and you do get the skin of this lizard folk.
When the kidna goes to war,
It's not
we
pretty,
take
it's not
all the
really
things-
nice, but you have the skin. It has a little bit too much flesh on some pieces than what would be proper, but you
Does it work?
accidentally poked some holes in a few pieces, but does it work?
Is he-
Well, again, the reason why they were able to do it, you kind of figured out from your investigation that it was because they were able to manipulate their skin using their muscles. To get that same effect, it's gonna be a little difficult as a cloak.
No one told Nuckles this. Nuckles just was like, "Oh, he wants the skin. Okay."
But you have some lizard folk skin.
Reaches over, pats the lizard folk, the dead lizard folk on the head. Be glad that you cannot feel this. This would hurt.
As he's just now just naked. He was wearing clothes, so now he's naked and in more of the ways than one. And this was the one of the big ones. Like this was like the really thick, muscled up ones as well.
Don't worry, my friend. I will not tear the femurs of your kind. You will rest in dignity. Tap, tap, tap.
Oh my god.
Here.
Somewhere his spirit goes, "Thank you, brother." But you don't know that. That's just somewhere off in the distance. You know, they're lizard folk. This is what they would have wanted. They would have done the same thing. Hell, they would have ate each other after this. Like, if you would have been dead, these guys would have been ate as well as you. Like, it would have been fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Cool. Well, I have skin, and it's not translucent skin.
I retake my watch because I know that more warriors will be coming, and they will be greater warriors. Better challenge, more strong.
Alright, so you begin to take a rest. Beatrice cooking oatmeal.
Woo.
Felix trying to clean himself. And that is where we will end it for tonight.
All right, I'll take a
Woohoo.
Take
short
your
rest.
rest. Well, are you
Short
taking a
rest?
short rest or are you taking a long rest?
Well, I'd
Short
imagine we're getting toward like late
Night.
day, aren't we?
Yeah, it is getting late. It would be late.
No.
So long rest?
I just want to get this job over with. No.
Exactly. You don't want to travel through the night? Take a short rest.
No.
If you travel through the night, you will take a point of exhaustion because you haven't slept.
Exhaustion is bad. Exhaustion.
Only if you
is
have like
bad.
8 of them. We can get 1 or 2.
I think you can die at 6 and be basically paralyzed at 4. So,
Let's look it up, shall we? Exhausted.
All right, I would actually, but not only is it really late, I really have to pee. So
well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
we
log
are
out.
actually ending, but
Okay.
yeah, we're
Oh, yeah,
actually ending. We're not playing throughout the night.
At level 6, you're straight up dead.
Yeah, level 6 you're dead. There is no way. But yeah, so short rest,
gets
long
very
rest.
bad
If we
very
don't decide
quickly.
now, we can decide later on this week. That's whatever. But
Alright.
you rest, you recuperate, you eat oatmeal that has no oats in it whatsoever.
You're right.
But
you
Nuckles, like
recoup.
if we do take a long rest, Nuckles is definitely going to make sure that we have watches set up.
All right. Well, we can figure that out like during the week, and I'll come back to it.
Save
but yeah.
token.
No, no level up.
No level up. No, not for this.
Not this time, my brother.
Alrighty.
But yeah, congratulations. You made it deep into the jungle. You fought off some locals, survived, saved Felix. Yeah,
4 more days to the temple.
hopefully.
Woohoo!
Maybe. The weather really
Alright,
lost
guys.
you some time.
I gotta head out now. I'll
Alright.
see you guys
Alright.
later.
See ya.
Sleep well.
I hope you all
Bye.
enjoyed. I will see you all next week.
Drinking.
Thank you for playing.
This is
Bye-bye.
this is way too much fun these days.
Good old poutine. Alright. I will see you all next week. Thank you for playing. Thank you for being here.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Hope you enjoyed.
Yep. See you next week, Ship.
See ya. And I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for coming and watching. Thank you all for the follows. I hope you had a good time as well. Don't go anywhere just yet, because as always, we have to drop off a raid. Let me just get all this done up.
Hey, are you following me?
Light fan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the flock. All the tongues. So many tongues. I'm actually... I have said it before. I have ran this game before. It is also up on YouTube. But if you don't want to spoil yourself with how that campaign went, don't watch it. But if you don't care, you want to spoil yourself, watch this one. Or watch that one. Anyway, so far, they have been very different. The way that they play through it and the way that group play through it has been very different. And it is a so refreshing change of pace. Now I say that not really a change of pace. It was just very different. It's just very different. Players play differently. And it's mostly just interesting to see how they go through it versus how the old group play through it. Alright, let's see who all is online. Alrighty. Cheesy's online. Let's raid Cheesy. Cause she's on. Well, I fucked that up. That is on me. They are online. That was a big fuck up on my part. Cheesy, if you see this, I apologize. They are online. Big fuck up on my part. They're online. I just raised so many women. I say she all the time now. And that's bad on me. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. They are online. So we're going to raid Cheesy. Go show them some love. Awesome VTuber. Awesome streamer. They're playing. What are they playing? I looked and then I automatically forgot. But they are playing. Cheesy, what are you playing? Cheesy, what are you playing? Let's look. I don't know what that says, but it's Door to Fan. I don't know. Some looks like a platformer. Looks like it's fun. So we're gonna raid Cheesy. Go show them some love. They deserve it. They're awesome. They're great. This is our raid message. If you're not sub, that's okay. You can use a different emote instead. Or if you have the channel points, you can unlock that emote and join in on our raid message. Once again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Farewell. Goodbye.
No, roll.
I got this one.
No, I got it. Thank you, Bib.
Okay.
Thank you so much! Oh, Dungeons & Dragons! Were you actually playing D&D? Fuck yeah. How was your stream?
Oh yeah.
What the shits? Okay, I need to think. I need to use my brain. Use your brain, Chi. Use your brain. There we go. Nice. Alright, we're good.